Hello, Raiders! Hello!
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Duchess, over on the Losapalooza stream, and all of you amazing people that were over there. How are you all doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, Atticus, for the follow. Wow. So yeah, we hopped on a few seconds early just for y'all because we saw y'all were raiding. This is fun. Okay, and for anybody who's new here, I'm Lydia.
I'm Drew.
We're Toe Wagging Games.
Raid.
Welcome, raid. So exciting. Thank you so much for the raid. Duchess, how was the game, that puzzle game going? I was over there for a bit and then I had to hop away like after a little bit. So did you finish the whole puzzle, or there's still more of the puzzle to solve? Because that game was pretty fun. So many awesome people in here. Dutch Yoda. What's this? Woo, things are moving. Things are moving. The Sandman, fun. Stuff by Bez. Hello, how are you doing? Brackets, Lisa, hello.
Welcome.
John. Hello, how are all of you doing today? So exciting to see all of you in here.
Welcome, everybody.
How many were there in the book? I mean, 7 sounds like it was good. I don't know how they were doing, like this little puzzle book where they were going like page by page and solving different little puzzles.
There are 55 puzzles, so we have a ways to go.
That's a lot.
7 out of 55.
It sounded impressive because those were really hard puzzles. Like it seemed like as it was going on, they got a little harder as they were going. Like my brain was starting to melt, and I had to walk away to take care of the dog and set up our stream before my brain melted doing those puzzles. But that was fun. Oh, hello, Love Meeples. So welcome. Good to see you. I can't solve them alone, so I like streaming them. I understand that. That's
smart.
I mean, it's nice to, like, for puzzles like that, to kind of get a bunch of people solving it at once. So surely somebody in there has the smarts to be able to figure something out. Yeah. Oh, my best lurk. I've been focusing on work. Not a problem. Thanks for the lurk.
Totally understandable.
Good to see you in here. Always excited to have all of you people, all of you lovely people.
And the Sandman.
Yes. Yeah. It made my brain hurt. Yeah. Yeah. I had to leave while you were trying to figure out that moon phase one. So I'm still curious what the answer was. Obviously you figured that because that was past 7 in the puzzle. So I'm curious what the answer was to that moon phase one, because I was trying to think through it and then my brain was hurting and then our dog needed to go outside, so I had to step away. So I didn't get to see what the answer was to that one. So I'm very curious what the answer was. Oh goodness, 29.5 days in the lunar cycle.
Oh.
Who knows that?
Somebody does.
Like, they expect you to know. Somebody find, oh goodness. So that's like something that you really have to Google to figure things out, or be like redonkulously smart.
Redonkulously smart.
That's insane. Oh my goodness. Having a group with many backgrounds and skills is really the best way to get through them. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's smart. I mean, it's a fun thing to do on stream. I was having fun when I was in there, like trying to figure things out along with everybody. And then it was nice when people did figure it out. Like, okay, how did they get that? Oh, okay, now I can see it. Yeah, so that's a fun one.
Like your little Superman curl in your head. Thank you. I don't know what it's doing, but it's there.
Yeah, it does that every now and then.
It does.
There's a little Superman girl that likes to hop in.
It does.
Oh, yeah. So I was not the smartest right before our stream. So like I like to try to get our dog to settle down before our stream starts because he will have a lot of pent up energy if I don't do anything with him. Or like if he doesn't get played. So I was gonna go out back and play with him, but we've had a ton of rain, so our backyard is a bit of a jungle. So I
Our
looked
backyard exploded while we were on vacation.
yeah, so I looked and I'm just like, I'm not walking out there. I'm not going out into the jungle to try to play with the dog. No. We'll try to do a walk because it was kind of rainy today, so it was a little cooler, so it wouldn't have hurt his paws. So I'm like, okay, I'll just try to take him on a super quick walk. And this is like, like 10 minutes before the stream is supposed to start. I'm like, yeah, I'll just take him on a quick 10-minute walk. No big deal. So like I've got my flip-flops on. I didn't even put on like good walking shoes or anything. And I'm like, I'll just take him around the corner and back. Not a
Recipe
big deal.
for disaster.
Yeah, hello, Bill. How are you doing?
The hell? Drew is Superman.
Nice. I've got some calls to answer, so I'll be lurking. Have a great stream. Thank you.
Thank you, Duchess.
For the lurk, Duchess, and thank you so much for raiding with all of the Loozapalooza people. I appreciate that. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for the lurk. Thanks for the follows. You all are amazing.
Now I want to go to Super Salad. Hey, that's awesome.
Your backyard literally exploded.
You're both safe.
The grass one.
Luckily, we weren't here.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, but so I decided to take him on the super quick walk, and then, we started walking, and I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna get him. Like, he's got this momentum going in a certain direction, and he's a very stubborn dog. So I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna get him to turn around when we've got the momentum going. So I'm just gonna have to finish this walk. So then we started I'm like, okay, stream starting in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna have to jog in sandals. So like 5 minutes before the stream's like supposed to be starting, I'm jogging in sandals with our dog to try to get back in time to start our stream on time because I like to try to do things on time. If I say I'm going to do something at a certain time, I try my hardest. So
It's not true.
if I say I'm going to do something at a certain time, if other people want me to do things at a certain time, I'm like, no. But, if I say I'm going to do it, I try to do it.
Yeah, as long as it's not early mornings.
Yeah, I don't do early mornings.
Or before 10.
Yeah. So I'm like running in sandals outside right before starting. So like my feet hurt because apparently sandals aren't meant to be like used for running.
Who would have known?
Yeah. Yeah, not the best thing to run in. And I'm pretty sure like people like there was this group of people standing outside looking at me like, I've got like makeup, my hair done, shoes, like sandals on and like decent, like not a running outfit by any means. And I'm like with my dog running, like trying to start the stream. These people look at me like, what is wrong with you? So yeah, so like I'm running back and like I sit here and I'm like, all right, we're gonna start the stream, and like I'm all hot and sweaty. I'm like, that was an awful idea. Why did I do that? So yeah, like right now I'm all sweaty and disgusting, but it's all good. You can't smell me. It's fine.
Super cute.
Only Drew can. He doesn't mind. He's used to it.
Oh, goodness. If we're talking grass, you should do a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids reenactment.
We could, except that I'm afraid of what's lurking in the grass. More than just giant ants, I'm sure. Yeah, although it's sad. We did have like this little nest with baby birds, like we have this back screen and back patio. And there's this bush right by the door. And you can see like this little nest with these little like baby birds in it, like right by there. And then today they were all gone. So I'm hoping that they just moved somewhere else or flew away. Maybe they were big enough to fly away. I don't know. But they weren't there today and that was sad.
Could there be board games in the grass? It's always possible around our house.
It's possible.
You never know. You never know what's lurking in the grass. If it is board games, hope it's some that we don't have.
Hopefully.
Or lots of gems like in Zelda. Ooh. If I think I would cut the grass more often if when I cut the grass.
Suddenly board games or gems. Bing!
Yeah, when gems just popped up.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would definitely be more incentive.
As long as I can cut it like Zelda where I take the sword and just...
Ooh! Yeah! Well, maybe. Like, have you ever tried?
Chat is full of gems. Agreed.
Oh, yes.
Have I tried?
Yeah, no. Like maybe like you just need to get a sword and go out there and cut some grass, and then maybe a gem would pop up.
I wonder if it's about the sword you use. Can you use any sword? Or?
I don't know. Do gems only pop up with certain swords?
Seems experimental.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you so much, Lisa, for the follow.
good workout too. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yes, yeah, that would be like a good arm workout. All that sword swinging.
True.
That seems like a more fun way to cut the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, more exciting, much more adventurous.
Boom.
Oh, Sam, thank you so much for the follow. Awesome.
Thank you.
As I eat my own hair over
As
here.
you-
For like 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, good workout for 5 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Oh, yeah. So, how are all of you doing today? All of you lovely, beautiful people.
How's everybody doing
How are
today?
you all doing? Hopefully, you're doing okay.
It's now Tuesday.
Yeah,
Any fun games over the weekend?
Yeah. Anybody playing anything fun, new, exciting? Old? Boring?
Old boy. We played a boring game. It was great.
Hopefully not. Like I played over the weekend. I was doing Protospiel, which for anybody who has no idea what Protospiel is in the board game design community, because we're working on designing a board game for anybody who wasn't aware. Like there are these events that you can play test a bunch of other designers' board games, and it's just like this whole huge playtesting thing. So that was a lot of fun.
It was really cool.
Got to playtest a bunch of other people's games that they're working on, which was really, really fun. And then some people playtesting ours and got good feedback, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Missed you guys at the pickleball tournament. Yeah, we were wiped by the time we finished with church this Sunday. It was just.
Yeah.
If you have 30 minutes, can I tell you how I'm doing? Always. You are always welcome to tell us how you're doing. I played a fun game with my brother, but I think we're still playing, so we can't talk about it.
Oh. Okay.
I do know we have I haven't checked, man, I need to check on, what's it called? BGA.
Oh, yeah.
I know my family was playing BGA for a while, and I haven't checked on it.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's ominous joy for real.
And playtesting does sound fun. Yes. Playtesting is fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It is.
It was a ton of fun. It's true. It is me.
Yeah. For anybody who didn't know, Joy is Drew's sister.
Correct. Yeah. The playtesting was fun. We got to watch people play our game, which was really cool because most of our testing is us playing the game, which we don't mind doing. The biggest problem is like we know like we go for the same strategies all the time, even though we try to play differently. It tends to, it tends to be the same every time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's interesting seeing how other people play our game when we're not playing it,
especially for the first time.
Yeah. So it kind of gives us ideas for things we either need to like clarify rules wise as to what you can do, or just things that it's like, maybe we should try to adjust some of these things.
Agreed.
He must be a dinosaur farmer. The mod didn't block me. No, I changed the settings on our Autobot so it's not quite as strict. So now dinosaur and farmer are no longer blocked words. I don't know why it was blocking those words before, which is really bizarre.
Tried to get the mod to relax.
Yeah. I told the mod to like just cool it, and
it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, it still blocks some weird ones every now and then, but dinosaur and farmer are okay now. Ooh, pizza is about to arrive. Well, Lisa, enjoy your pizza. That sounds amazing.
Bring us some. Enjoy your pizza, Lisa.
Yes. Pizza is always good.
Yes, it is.
We're going to have, I think, is there? Yes, there is. There's pizza in our game tonight.
There is pizza in our game. It's these little
little itty bitty pizzas.
Bite-sized pizzas.
So, for anybody who didn't read what we're doing, we're playing Fort tonight.
We're playing Fort.
Yeah, we're playing Fort.
Boom.
We're going to be a kid, and we're going to collect toys and pizza and build forts, and it's going to be fun. Let's see. People who farm dinosaurs are the worst. They should be blocked. Maybe. It depends which dinosaur you're farming.
Agreed.
Vegan veggie feast. Interesting. That does not sound like something you would like at all, but...
I stopped paying attention after vegan.
I mean, it could be good. Fort, yes! Yep, we are doing Fort.
I did not enjoy this game growing up. You did not enjoy the game Fort?
Great game.
Shut the front door. Great game. Yes.
Yeah, we won this game, which was really exciting. So yeah, it's a really fun game. We've played it once so far. We're gonna play it again tonight.
We did.
'cause
We
it's
played it
fun.
last night.
Yeah, I'm really wanting to get the expansion for it now. Now that they've got that like cats and dogs expansion for it, I feel like that would be cute.
Yeah.
Also, since I love cats, and anything that adds more cats to a game is always good.
No, it was terrible. Must have been a different version. Like Bill's comment, fraught. Typo.
Yes. Yeah. This is a super fun game. So that's what we're gonna be playing tonight.
Yes.
Doing a teach and play. My foot got stuck.
What are you doing over there?
Sorry. My foot awkwardly got stuck on a box under the table. Sorry.
She's very wiggly today.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait for the expansion.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, the expansion sounds awesome. I mean, like I was saying, anything that adds cats. I mean, dogs are okay too. I like dogs, but anything that has cats makes everything better. Why?
Just laughing at you.
Oh, okay. Should we get some music going?
Do some music.
Doing some music. So I'm thinking for a fort building, maybe the happy EDMs.
Happy EDM or electro swing.
Well, electro swing could be fun too. You know what? This one's happy. I feel like this could be good fort building music. What do you think?
I like it.
Could you do forts to this?
I think so.
Okay.
Joy was saying, must have been terrible. Her version of Fort was terrible. She grew up with two brothers, so there was a lot of flatulence in our forts growing up.
Oh,
so.
goodness. I'm kind of glad I didn't grow up with brothers.
She was the youngest girl. So, I think I was part of those forts.
The fort farts.
I recall a few at least. Forts are the best. Everybody should build forts all the time. Forts equal root equal oath plus GMT coin game. Ooh. So we have played. So I like root, but we haven't played that one like physical. We played it on Steam.
Yeah, but we do have
We
the
have
physical
root
one now. We haven't had a chance to play that one yet.
right there.
Yeah. If
Somewhere
you,
in
if you
this
can
pile
tell.
here.
Yeah, it's somewhere up in that pile.
We need to go get more Kalax shelves in the next week or two.
Yeah.
Our games are just getting piled up.
Gotta love GMT. What does GMT stand for?
General Mountain Time.
Don't think that's true. I'd be surprised.
Great motivating tomato.
No, I don't think that's right either. I feel like Sandman's gonna say what it is, and we'll be like, "No, yeah, of course that's what it is."
Maybe it's not an acronym. Maybe it's just GMT. Gotta love GMT.
Like, I feel like it's probably really obvious,
Oh yeah, we're just
and my brain is just fizzled away from watching.
game making tournament.
No, I don't think that's it either.
Pronounced tournament.
I don't think that's it either. All right, Sandman, you're gonna have to tell us what the GMT is standing for, because my brain is.
We're not good at this game. Please help.
It fizzled away from watching Duchess do those puzzles. Let's see. Bones John, if you have a problem with farting, you have to learn to let it go. Oh. And putting a blanket over someone, passing gas in it, and holding them down is not a fort.
That's my favorite kind of fort.
This is why we don't build forts
Bye everyone,
together.
vegan pizza has arrived.
Well, enjoy your vegan pizza.
Enjoy your pizza.
I'm impressed that like places even deliver vegan pizza, unless somebody was picking it up.
Add pepperonis, your vegan pizza will taste 100% better.
I don't think there's any places around us that deliver vegan pizzas. At least not that I know.
I don't know. I
But
know.
thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, hanging out for a few minutes.
Enjoy your pizza.
I know the best we
We'll be
get near
fine.
us is kind of like gluten-free pizzas.
Yeah, we've got gluten-free, but I don't know anybody that does vegan.
There are a few vegan pizza places around our area.
Huh.
Yo, so very wrong about games.
I'm not so very wrong about games. How are you doing? I actually started listening to some of your podcasts. They are excellent. That's how you get figure it out. Oh, interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Like, I don't eat vegan, so I don't necessarily look for vegan places, but I do know some people who do. So it's good to know for those people.
Agreed.
Sometimes, like, you know, like you've got people on specific diets and you want to be able to all hang out, have fun.
Yeah.
So it's good to know places that they can eat food
I am
at.
absolutely judging them.
You know, to each their own. So if they're not trying to force you to eat on their diet, then it's not a big deal.
So yeah, today we're gonna play Fort without the expansion. Pretty excited. We played it last night.
Regular fort.
Regular old fort.
Good old classic fort.
No blankets.
We should have built a fort to play fort.
We should have played Fort in a fort.
Next
All right,
time.
stream's over. We've ruined it.
Next time. Next time we will build a fort to play fort in. But I don't know if I want to build a fort with you. Hearing Joy talk about your forts. No.
I made the best forts. Actually, so growing up, we used to have our house growing up had this stairway, but instead of just going up, it went up and had a landing that overlooked the kitchen, and then it went up some more. And like me and Nick and my sister and brother, we used to build the fort there by putting like blankets over them. And so it's like we hung blankets from every area around. And so like we'd have this little landing that had the stair fort. Yes, stair fort was the best fort. So yeah, have all these areas.
You would have been leveling up your fort really quickly with
The
that
best
stair
thing was it was right by the kitchen, so if we wanted snacks, you lift up and you just gotta like go feed snacks through. We also made one of those out of pipes. Yes.
Like PVC pipes?
No. So there was this toy that we used to have growing up that it was kind of like PVC pipes, but like they fit together kind of like almost Lego-like.
Oh.
And so like they were these yellow pipes like this long maybe.
Interesting.
And like they'd hook them all up. You'd hook them up and you could make these big forts out of them.
Were they made like just for making forts? Or...
I assume so. They were perfect for making forts.
Yeah, that's fun. That is fun. I had this thought and then I lost it. Has that ever happened to anybody else? I'm sure.
If you drink lots of tea in a fort, do you have a lot of forts? Fort tea of them. Fort tea.
Oh.
Love it.
Bones John. Love it. Love it.
Bones John is winning today.
Bones, you need to go to Fun Jump. I'm always a fan of puns.
Silly pun here and there.
I see nothing wrong with puns. I love them. Some people don't like the puns. I love the puns. Bring them on.
I find them silly.
Bring all the puns. Oh, that's amazing. Good stuff. Oh, I remember what the thought was that went away. It came back. Stream Raiders.
Stream Raiders.
Yeah, like I was thinking in the back of my mind, I'm like, we should get some Stream Raiders going, but I didn't want to interrupt your fortitude over here.
Been into a punitentiary.
Love it. Love it. So yeah, so Stream Raiders. If anybody wants to join us in Stream Raiders, I can get some Stream Raiders going.
Do it!
Would people like to play Stream Raiders?
I play Stream Raiders.
Let's get some Stream Raiders going. Let's hop over to Stream Raiders.
Whoosh!
Oh, Sriracha redeemed hydrate. Thank you very much.
Can I hydrate with soda?
Yes, you can hydrate with anything that's liquid, I'm pretty sure. Hydrating. I mean, I've got like carbonated, caffeinated water, so that's practically soda without the sugar. So Stream Raiders, if there's anybody here who is not familiar with Stream Raiders, it's just kind of like a little game that we play in the background while we're playing our board game on streams where we're not actively like playing along with the chat. So basically, if whenever I start this up, if you do !battle in the chat, it'll bring up a link. You can log in using your Twitch, and pretty much every 5 minutes you can drop in just little units into the battle. Hello, Will. Yes,
Hey.
how are you doing? Good to see you.
Welcome.
Yeah, so if you want to join us in Stream Raiders, I will go ahead and start up a stream raid. It's kind of just like a little dungeon crawler going along in the background of our games, just to give you something to kind of play along with us while we're playing a game. All the games going all at once.
All the games.
Yeah, and then every 30 minutes, we'll pop back over to Stream Raiders and actually start the little Stream Raiders battle too. So it's just kind of a fun, silly little game that goes along in the background. Free to play, free to join in if you want to. You don't really need to sign up for anything. You just use your Twitch to log in. So if you want to join us, you are welcome to. Let me go ahead and we're currently, so the last stream, we failed this one. Remember,
right.
we did the chest on our last stream. We failed it. Last battle of our stream, which was a sad ending. So I feel like we need to make up for the fact that we failed it last time. So we've got to get this chest this time.
I'm gonna join in.
All right, so we need you to help get this chest in Stream Raiders. We can do it. We can do it. I believe in us. We're gonna try it. Hopping straight in with a 4-skull difficulty, but
Oh goodness gracious!
you know, why not? Give it a try. All right, so we're hopping in here. We're gonna go ahead and start the battle. Let me drag one of the units in. I'll throw my tank in there, I guess. All right. So now, if you do, let's see, I'll pop it up in here for right now. Exclamation battle. There we go. Anybody else can type that in too. But now the link is in the chat. So if you click on that link in the chat, hello, Maple and the Moose.
Maple and the Moose.
How are you doing? Good to see you. If you click on the link in the chat, you can start dropping in units into Stream Raiders and just kind of play along with us in the background while we play Fort. So hopefully we can actually beat this one this time.
We got it. I have faith.
Yes.
There's 2 of us so far, but you know, work is tough today. DNS is not my friend. Ooh.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you're here with us.
I am also good. That doesn't matter. I'm here for Fort and Stream Raiders.
Dude, that'll make everything better.
A good stream when Meeple and the Moose is here.
Yeah. But yeah, that's going on in the background. Feel free to start dropping some units in there. They'll be, yeah, this way. Which
Over
hand?
on your side. On your side.
So, like, the screen is kind of, it's not mirrored, but it's, like, flipped. Or it is mirrored, I guess. I don't know.
It is mirrored.
Words.
That's what mirror it is. Flipped.
Yeah. That one. Words.
How are you guys today? We are doing fantastic.
Yes, we are doing very well. Yep. Yep, good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, you all can help us win this battle in Stream Raiders, so start getting your units in there every 30 minutes, or yeah, after 30 minutes we'll start the battle. So we got Maple and the Moose in there. We could use some more people if you're willing to help us. And it's a chest one, so we'll have like lots of fun things, hopefully, that we will win if we beat it. So, and if you have any questions,
yeah,
feel free to let us know. We're happy to answer any of them. But yeah, we're doing really well.
Yeah, it's been a good day.
Yeah.
Good week.
And we always enjoy hanging out with all of y'all.
Yeah.
It always makes it a better day.
It does.
And we're gonna start playing some Fort. So that actually makes it a good day too.
Fort is a fun game. I like it. We were talking about it, and I didn't even realize it was a deck building game at first. But yeah, I'm really excited because I've been wanting to play a deck building game for a while.
Shall we get into?
Let's do it. Let's
Forting?
just do it. Let's Fort.
All right, let's go over to Fort here.
Whoosh.
Awesome. All right, so here we have Fort. So for anybody who has not played Fort before, yeah, as we were saying, it's a deck building game. You're playing as kids. Who you're growing your circle of friends. You're collecting pizza and toys and building forts. You can follow others if you want to, and then if you don't play with your friends in the game, you can potentially lose your friends. So I like that little thing, like in real life. You ignore your friends, you lose your friends. You can go somewhere else.
I've lost all my friends. I traded them to somebody else.
somebody could just steal them and be like, hey, look, we got pizza and toys over here, so... Ouch, yeah, I know. This game is so much like real life.
You led a weird life then.
Pizza toys, losing my friends for ignoring them. It's real life.
Goodness.
Alright, so I've already got the setup mostly done here. We'll go over everything, but just to kind of finish the setup a little bit, we've already started. You pick your little player boards that you're gonna play with, and then each player board has 2 best friends that go with your little character for that game. So Drew has Rusty and Bud.
Rusty and Bud.
I've got Sparky and Ace. And I love like the little flavor text in this game. So on the back of the board, like it's got like little flavor text to go along and like describe like
it describes your best friend,
which is super cute. I don't know if you want to read any of your flavor text at all, but it's cute. I like it.
Their flavor text is just silly. Like,
it is, but it's cute. Like
Rusty gets it done. Need dirt moved? Yup. Rocks trucked? No problem. You're welcome. It helps that his trusty companion, Big Tonka, is always with him. With all the dirt works it does, though, nobody really knows how Rusty has kept his truck so pristine all these years. When someone asks Rusty about it, Rusty smiles and keeps the secret to himself, flashing a toothy smile as bright and shiny as Honka's grill.
That's cute. And then he's even holding his little truck in his picture.
His little non-branded Honka truck.
Yeah, that's adorable.
Big Honka.
Yeah.
What do you guys want from flavor text other than silliness?
Silliness is all I ask for.
Just silliness.
Yeah. I'm curious to read my flavor text. I haven't read my flavor text tonight. Okay. So my best friend Sparky and Ace. Alright, so Ace doesn't really talk much, but he doesn't need to. He brings a full house whenever he does a card trick, probably with a dad joke slipped in. Whenever he's not wowing with a wink and a flourish, though, he's there with a kind ear for anyone who needs a listen. Ace.
Your guy gives out dad jokes?
Yeah, Ace has got dad jokes. I like Ace.
He's like 6.
Oh.
Why is he?
6-year-olds can have dad jokes. Anybody can have dad jokes. There's nothing wrong with dad jokes. Alright, and then Sparky here. Let's see. Naturally, Capture the Flag is Sparky's favorite game, as she tells everyone every single day. You'd think the kids would get sick of playing, and sometimes they do, but Sparky is just too good a friend for them to get mad. She's always ready with a neat gift or an encouraging comment. Go team!
Go team!
I like my best friends. They're nice.
Your best friends are nice. I can read my other one, Bud. Bud is always up for an adventure. Well, ever since an uncle gifted him some old aviator goggles last December. Now you'll find Bud jogging down the lane, backpack rattling with plastic forks and expired cans of corn. Want to build a tent outside of sticks, masking tape, and bed-fitted sheets? Bud does.
Bud sounds fun. I would go hang out with any of them. They all sound like so much fun. So cute. Love it. Love it. So yeah, so we each start with our own little best friends. So I've already kind of dealt out some of the cards. We get 8, well, no, I didn't finish dealing these out, did I? So we're supposed to each get 8, I believe, right?
Yes.
I dealt 8 cards.
You dealt, she dealt exactly 8 cards.
I didn't finish the setup.
We have 8 cards.
Now we have 8 cards.
We have 8 cards.
There were 8 cards out. I set these things up, and I was half asleep as I was setting it up last night. So I preset it all up. But it doesn't help when I'm half asleep. Okay, so you start with 8 cards. So yeah, you start with 8 cards, and then to start with, you can look at your cards if you want to. There is an advanced setup you can do where you can actually like draft your starting cards and kind of pick one, pass it, pick one, pass it sort of thing, which is kind of cool. I don't know that we're gonna do that today. but that is something that you can do. But yeah, you take your best friend, and then you mix them into your deck. So that is some of the setup, and then after that, you draw a hand of 5. So that's when we set up stuff I haven't done yet, but then I'll go into more of what is on the board for anybody who does not already know. Okay. So hard to shuffle small decks.
I know.
So then you draw your hand of 5 cards. Let's see if I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. This is gonna be my hand. So just to go over a few different little things in the game, you've got your cards. So these are some of what like the little kid cards look like. Let's see. I'll just pull doodles up here right now to just kind of show you some stuff. I know. I like doodles. So in the upper left-hand corner, you have the suits of your card, and there are 6 different suits in the game and a wild. Thank you.
I was holding it for you.
Oh, thanks very much. On the top box right here, you have your public action. These are things that you can take, and also other people can take them as well.
Correct.
So the person who's currently playing is the leader. Everybody else is a follower and can choose to follow whatever the public action is if they choose to. You've got your private action, which is right below that. That is one that only you can do. So when it is your turn, you can choose to either do one, the other, or both.
Yep.
So long as you do one of them completely. You have to do one completely, but the other one you can just do partially if you choose to. You've got your best friend icon on the cards that were the best friend cards. They were the little stars. So the best friends always stay in your deck. Otherwise, you lose other ones.
Yep.
And then they have their little nicknames on there at the bottom, which is just cute. So yeah, that's the anatomy of the cards. And then let's see, the player board anatomy, which is this down here. At the top, you have the yard. So this is whenever you're playing cards. It may need to go down just because you're gonna have cards right there. Whenever you're playing cards, any cards that you don't use in your hand at the end of your turn get placed into your yard.
Yep.
And then when it's another player's turn and they're drafting cards, they can potentially steal friends from your yard that you didn't play with. So that's what the yard is for. You've got your lookout. So your lookout is this little area up in the upper left-hand corner. And here you can store cards forever. So you can't play the card after that, but you can use the suit for anything that requires you using a suit. And you can store anything that is up to 1 plus your fort level at the bottom. So you start at a fort level of 0. So at the beginning of the game, you can store 1 card in your lookout, but as you increase your fort level, you can start storing more in there.
Correct.
And that just gives you, more suits to be able to use later on in the game. After that, you have, let's see, the stuff. So your stuff over here, you've got 4 spaces for each one. You've got either toys or pizza. So in the game, we're collecting these little cute little pizza tokens, and then these cute little toy tokens over here, which are adorable. Love them. And then they go into these nice little recessed areas on your board.
Yep.
For toys and stuff. So you've only got 4 spaces to fit each, but there is also this nice little area over here called your pack. So that kind of helps store any overflow that won't fit into your stuff, because you can't hold more than 4 of each in your stuff. But in your pack, you can store either toys or pizza in here. Your fort level plus 1 will fit in your pack.
Yes.
So start of the game, you can put 1 in there, but as your fort level increases, you get more that you can stick in your pack.
Yes.
So that's
And all these are based on actions. Like putting something in the pack is based on moving it from your stuff. But those are all actions that you get.
yes. And then there are, let's see, the fort level at the bottom. You start at a 0. But then you can increase your fort level. To increase your fort level, you can kind of, you can hold yours up a little bit more. Yeah, so you started at 0, but to increase it, there's these little icons in the middle, and that shows the stuff you have to pay to increase your fort level. So if it's white, you can choose any 2 stuff, either toys or pizza. The blue is toys. The orange is the pizza. So like to go from 1 to 3, you need to pay 1 pizza, 1 toy, and 1 of anything to go to there.
Yep.
and you can just pay that, level up your fort. The scoring at the end of the game for forts is shown at the top there. So obviously, the better your fort, the better score you're gonna get. And then there is also, let's see, prompts to gain cards for different fort levels. So the level 1 fort, level 3 fort, and the level 5 fort all have different prompts at the bottom.
Yep.
So kind of point out what those get on there. So the level 1 gets you a made-up rule. So that's these little cards up here. Once you get to level 1, you take one of your made-up rules.
Yep.
The made-up rules give you a different sort of like scoring condition at the end of the game. And it's a secret. The other person doesn't know what it is. You show it at the end of the game, and it just gives you different things you're trying to go for to get extra points in the game.
Yep.
The perk are these little cards that we have off to the side over here. And these are just like special abilities that you can potentially use in the game. Some of them are persistent, some of them are one-time use only. You can choose one of those once you've gotten your fort to level 2. And then level 5 fort gives you this little macaroni sculpture over here, which I love that it's a macaroni sculpture. It's amazing. So this will give you 4 points at the end of the game, and this also triggers the end of the game as well. So once you get a fort to level 5, collect your macaroni sculpture, the game will pretty much be in its final round. You will complete the round, so if you were the first player, anybody after that still gets a chance to go.
Yep.
Just to complete the round. And then that is one of the game end triggers, one of the main ones, I think. There's another game end trigger, or a couple more, if you reach 25 on the victory point track.
Yep.
That will also trigger end game, and also if the park deck is completely empty, even if there's still park cards.
Even if there's friends in the park.
Yeah.
As if this deck gets empty,
if that deck gets empty, that also will trigger end game.
Yeah.
So those are the different end game triggers. Yeah, so pretty much the how to play is nicely written on the board here, which is very convenient.
Very nice.
So you start, not the first turn, but after that, you start by discarding your yard. So whenever you have kids in your yard, you would discard them at the start of your turn. We don't have
Correct.
any to start the game with, though. After that, you play one card from your hand.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much you choose one of the cards you want to play. You can add suits to it if you choose to. So some of them have like these little multipliers on them.
Yeah.
Like this one on here says, but there's also this nice little cheat sheet that it comes with that tells you like what all the symbols mean on there. So like this little tree one says, add a card from your hand to your lookout, is this little tree symbol right here, times the shovels. So if you were playing this card, you could include multiple other shovel suits with this one. You can't play the actions for them, but you include the suits with it. And then you can store that many cards into your lookout. So that is that one. And then once you play that, other followers have a choice of being able to play your public action.
Yeah.
Let me put that guy back over there. After that, you can recruit. And if you're playing somebody else's public action, you have to discard one card of that suit in order to play it.
Yeah.
You must be able to use the action in full, and you cannot discard a card in your lookout.
Correct.
And also you can't draw more cards after that before the start of your turn. The only time you draw cards is at the very end of your turn. You draw those 5 cards.
Yes.
So after that, you recruit one card from either any yard or the park. So you can take some from somebody's yard, take one from the park, or just pull from the deck. Put it in your discard pile, which will be face up once we start making our discard pile. Then you discard any of your best friend cards that you have in your hand still, and any of the played cards that you've played go into your discard pile. Everything else goes into your yard. And then you draw 5 cards back from your deck. And
Person goes.
yeah, then the next person
Legends.
goes.
Welcome.
How are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah. So then at the end of the game, you score via the points on your victory track, the points for your fort level, points for your made-up rule if you have any, and points for the macaroni sculpture if you have any.
If you have it.
Yeah. And that's pretty much how the game is played.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Quick rundown, but did the music get turned up?
Since I started the stream, no, but it doesn't seem louder. Is it too loud? I can turn it down if need be. Yeah, let me know if the music is too loud. I have not touched the volume, but sometimes my computer has this weird habit of like adjusting things without me touching them. It sometimes has a mind of its own volume-wise. So if the music is too loud, let me know.
It's a rave party.
Yeah, I can adjust the audio of the music to be a little lower if it's too loud. Just let me know. No problem. Probably just me. Okay. So long as you can still hear us okay and the music isn't like overpowering us, because I hate when music is so loud that you can't hear what anybody is saying. I'm happy to turn it down if it is too loud. Just let me know and I can adjust that. Yeah, because unfortunately it's hard for me to gauge like how loud it's actually coming across on stream.
For us, it has to.
That one song was definitely louder than the rest. Oh, interesting.
That one song was inconsiderate.
That was. I mean, maybe I can just like bump it down a little bit. Just so I don't know how much. Okay, I bumped the music down a smidge. I'm not sure how much that actually changes anything because I can't. I'm bumping it down through the stream, but not actually like I can't. I hear no difference on my end.
Yeah.
Let me know if that is better, worse, if you just can't tell any difference at all.
Howdy.
Hello.
Welcome.
Good to see all of y'all. So somebody gets a first player. I was gonna see if you had any preference. It says you choose randomly who's the first player.
Why don't you go first?
I appreciate that. Since you went first last night.
Yep.
All right, so I will go first. Should we get a prediction up?
Do a prediction.
If people want to predict.
Do that.
Who the winner might be.
True.
Maybe. Prediction.
Who won last night? I did.
So yeah, Drew won last night, but he also went first. So I'm hoping maybe with me going first, like first player just gets the luck to win. I don't know. We'll find out. Prediction is going if you want to vote who you think is going to win.
All right. I'm ready.
All right, so let's get started. Yeah, hopefully music volume's okay. Please let me know if I ever need to adjust anything. Happy to make adjustments. Let's see. Play one card.
Well then, know who I'm betting on today. Yeah, I tend to win off stream. Lydia wins on stream, so
yeah, we'll see
bet
what happens.
as you see
We'll
fit.
But like some of us are better at certain kinds of games than others, so like I don't know. We'll see. But hopefully it's my turn to win. I'm hoping. So I think I'm going to go with
Best rave ever. The party rave.
Uh,
Team Lydia.
Thank you, Legends. I appreciate that.
Legends going for Team Linda.
I'm gonna play Crash. And I am only going to use my private action on here, which lets me add a pizza or toy to my stuff twice. I'm going to take... Since we were talking about pizza earlier, I'm going to take some pizza. I want some pizza too. We're going to take some pizza. Little pizzas. Okay. I'm going to take... Alice's being grumpy in the background.
Oh, grumpy
All right,
butt.
so now Crash is going to go into my discard pile. Sparky will go back into my discard pile because Sparky's my BFF. And then Puddin', Doc, and Penny are all going in the yard because I did not play with them.
Love it.
I ignored you, friends.
Okay, and then you get to Team Pizza. Ooh.
Yes.
Team Pizza.
Team Pizza, yes. I get to recruit a friend. Here we go. I think I'm gonna recruit Doodles.
Doodles.
Doodles. Missed the prediction. The prediction's still going.
Prediction should be still going.
Oh, yeah, the prediction still going right now. I'm not sure how much longer. Looks like it still has a little bit of time on there.
Just a few minutes.
Yeah, so you can still do the prediction if you want to. Actually, Keith reminds me I need to plan a food change magnet plus expansion for the next week's game night. Oh, fun. I haven't played that one yet, but I've been hearing about it. And I hear it's a pretty awesome game. So, that's fine. We need to get that one.
Agreed.
Okay, so I recruit Doodles. Sarge is now in the park.
Sarge.
Sarge. Of the names of these kids and the illustrations. Like, this whole game is just...
It is.
It's adorable. I love it. I love it. Okay, draw 5 more cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's all 5. Okay, and now it is over to you. Shuffle things around. So
I will do... Okay.
And thank you, Love Meeples, for rooting for me.
I will play... Yeah, I'll play this one. Ghost.
Okay.
I will make the mystery... The little... Any suit.
Mm-hmm.
I will make it Shovels.
Refreshed and it appeared. Awesome!
So I'll play 3 Shovels there.
Oh, lots of shovels. Okay.
3 Shovels there. And I will take... I'm going to take toys.
Ooh, that's cool. Okay. All the cool.
Whoa, get in there, toys.
Yeah, the classic turn it off and turn it on again. 60% of the time works every time.
I will discard my friend Chef there.
Ooh, he's even got his own microwave.
It's so cool. Got a microwave and
any
whatnot.
chef that uses a microwave, that's my kind of chef. That's pretty much me as a chef.
Agreed.
Yeah, technology is the worst. It's great when it works, but it doesn't usually like to work, which that reminds me, like last Sunday was exciting. So we run the tech booth at our church, and last Sunday the computer that does the live streams
Did not work.
well, it just didn't want to recognize any audio inputs anymore. And then it was also like not wanting to restart and start back up. So there was no live streams last Sunday. So yeah, technology's great. And we still need to figure out how to make that work for this Sunday.
All right. I have went.
All right. And you recruited? I feel like you recruited one of mine because I used to have 3 in my yard. I
recruited Puddin'.
I look away and my friends are leaving me.
Puddin'.
Puddin'? You took my puddin' pop. Alright. So now I discard my yard because you're done with your turn, right?
Mining a prayer is easy, though.
Mining a prayer. Yeah. We need to have like a sign language and just if we could have like closed captioning at the bottom. You don't need audio. Yeah. We just need to have some closed captioning. We'll be fine.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
There's no way that goes wrong.
Yeah. Who needs audio? Just great. Reading's good for you. Alright, so, okay, so they get discarded. I get to play one card. Alright, what am I gonna play? What do I want to play? Ooh. No. Nope.
Closed captioning requires the audio, though. No? It requires audio in, right? Only if you do the automated closed captioning.
Oh. That's a good point. Yeah. Well, yeah. Like if we did automated, because that would be how we'd probably want to do it, unless we were sitting back there like manually typing everything.
I figured we'd just type it out of it.
No.
I figured we'd just type it as it goes.
Yeah, a very fast typist. Yeah, that would be awful. I feel like if I was trying to do that, there would be so many typos, and then like I would just like skip over things, and it would be awkward. Oh, and we've got 38 more seconds before our battle starts up. So might just flip over there real quick before I do this. You can double your speed if you have two typists on the keyboard. Oh,
Ooh.
one typist types one sentence, one types the other. Hopefully they don't overlap. Is that how that would work?
Or I think you say like one person on each side of the keyboard or something like.
Oh. And they just have to like have their brains coordinating to be typing the same thing at the same
Can
time.
you? I mean, you can plug. It's all USB. You can plug multiple keyboards into the same PC.
All right, battle's ready. So we'll pause on my turn here.
Pause on your turn. I thought we always pause on your turn.
Are you trying to be snarky over there? We're gonna go over to Stream Raiders.
How dare you suggest that I might be snarky?
We'll be right back to the game and switch over to Stream Raiders real quick. Let's see. Hopefully we can get it this time. All right, so
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna throw my curse on here. Boom, your curse. And
Lydia's playing with black magic again.
I am. I think I know how it works. I curse it, right? I just throw the curse on there. Boom. I think that's how it works.
Boom.
Let's start this battle. Let's see what happens. All right, I'm gonna pause the rave when the battle starts, though, just so it's not double music, because I think this. All right, pausing the rave for a second,
No, really.
just so we can have our battle music. My computer's struggling, but we're making it. We're still going. Okay, we got the big. Boom. Way to go, everybody. Let's see, most kills, the Quats. Way to go. Most assists, Meeple and the Moose. Way to go. We also have Fort Worth Bell. We got some in there. Jalapeno Grigio. Got it right this time. So very wrong about games. Thank you all so much. Way to go. Epic kills for the Quads and Fort Worth Bell. Awesome.
Man, I am so good at this game. I am the best.
Open the chest. Everybody will get some coins. We will grant the rewards at random. So Fort Worth Bell and Jalapeno Grigio.
I did all the work and I carried the team, and then everybody else reaps the benefits.
You're fine. You're fine.
Back's getting sore from carrying the team over here.
Oh, goodness. Thank you, everybody. You all did amazing. Continue chapter. This event has ended. Do you want to exit the event? Oh.
What?
Or keep playing current chapter? Should we go to this
What?
other event?
There's another event?
More events.
I mean, I'm down for new, updated, brand new
Can I
events.
collect these things before we go?
Do it.
I don't know if it auto collects them. It might. Oh, but now it's not giving me the option to go back.
Well,
How do I get that back? Why do
you made mistakes.
Why do I click on things? What if I want to go back? Does anybody care if we
I don't think anybody cares which one we do. We're
Well,
just
I know there's been votes before that we do the new ones, but now I don't know how to get to the new one. I could try to refresh it and see if that'll bring the new one back up again. Unless nobody really cares if we just keep going with this one.
I think we can just keep going. Why not? we're only a few away from the last guy, so
Yeah,
let's keep
this
going.
like king man over
Let's just keep
here.
going. Let's keep pushing.
I mean,
YOLO.
because I'm sure you probably get something really nice if you get
Yeah.
over to him.
YOLO. We're gonna keep pushing.
Okay, let me get the music going again.
Do, do, do.
Hopefully people don't mind a little.
And don't forget to choose the next one and go.
Yes. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this because I don't know how to get back now that I've clicked away.
Now that you've done everything else.
I'm sorry. If anybody wants to go to the next one after this, let me know and I won't click away. I'll go to the next one, but we'll go ahead and do this one for now. We will enter the event. This one's an easy one, so should be.
Okay.
You will lose your progress in this map if you enter this event. Why?
Because it's going to a new event.
Oh.
I think you need to click start battle if we want to continue where we're at.
Oh.
Start battle.
Oh, so that's how I could get to the other event then.
Yes.
Oh. Should I do that? Or should we just start battle?
I think you should just start the battle.
Okay. If anybody else, we'll start the battle this time. If anybody has any opinions for next time,
Badoo.
I'm okay doing either which way. I don't mind. We'll throw our rogue out here for now. Boom. Alright. Feel free to start throwing your units in, and we will get back to fort with this going in the background. Exclamation point battle will bring up the link if you are not already in here. There we go. Okay, here we go. We got that going. We'll hop back over to our game. Sweet. Alright.
Your turn.
My turn. Let's get this going over here. Yeah. And yeah, just let us know for the next battle if you have any preference at all, whether we go to the new event or not. I'm cool either way. Let's see. What do I want to do? I've got things. Ooh. I can do things.
Got my hand ready to go.
Think. Oh.
Oh my.
I might go ahead and increase my order too, because I've got 2 pizzas. So I can do that, right?
If you play the right card.
Oh, that's right. I've got to. Thanks. I've got to play the card to let me do that.
Just trying to go willy-nilly.
I got excited. Yeah, I know.
Just trying to cheat already.
No. But kind of. But no. Not intentional. Oh, do I want to do that? Okay, I'm gonna do. Oh. Ooh. Okay. So I may have a question as to
All right.
if I can double up. Okay. So I'm planning on using this munch. The munch gives me pizza time skateboards, and I've got skateboards. I'm gonna play with it. So like, if I play this one skateboard, I can get 2 pizzas.
Correct.
Using the public action, which I will take those 2 pizzas. But then for the private action, I can pay a pizza to get VP time skateboards. Can I use these skateboards, or do I have to add more skateboards?
I think you can use those. I think you can use those.
Can I?
I think.
If that's the case, I might do this a little differently. I feel like I should be able to too. If anybody knows.
I mean, because you're still paying pizzas to use it.
Mm-hmm.
The number of skateboards just determines how many times you can pay pizzas to get the VPs.
Yeah. Okay, so if that's the case, I'm gonna play this one. I'm gonna do the private action first then. And I'm gonna pay the 2 pizzas to get 2 VPs. And if I'm doing this wrong and anybody in chat knows, feel free to let me know. But yeah, I'll use the 2 skateboards. So, okay, so other question, because I know I have to use one fully, can I add more skateboards to this now? For the second action, or do I have to play all the skateboards at the same time?
Well, if you're doing it for different actions, I don't know. Now I think you're getting.
I'm getting greedy.
I think you're making it way too difficult.
I'm getting greedy here. All right. I might be trying to do more than I'm actually allowed to do.
You have to finish one action before starting the next.
Okay.
Is the main thing that they say.
Is it the first action I do that has to be the one I do in full, or just either one?
It's on either one. You have to do either one fully, and then you can go to the next one.
Oh, so the first one I do, I have to do fully.
Yes.
Whichever one I do first. Okay.
Well, I mean, you just have to do one of them fully.
Okay.
But you have to finish one action before you start the other one.
And I probably can't just add more to it
No.
later on. Okay. Alright. Meh. So then I don't know that it matters which order I do this in. Okay, so I'm gonna pay 2 pizzas, get my 2 VP, but then I am going to get 2 pizzas for the 2 skateboards after. So I just refresh the 2 that I just paid them. I'll do it like that.
Okay.
Alright, so those spellers. Let's see. Then I can recruit one. I'm gonna recruit. Select you.
Thank you. Which one did you use? Because I could possibly.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I used my.
Okay, I don't have any skateboards, so that's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna recruit Sarge. Sarge.
Okay.
And then I will...
Are you still having allergies? I'm just getting over the tail end of the whatever was in the air.
And then you go here, y'all go up here.
But for some reason I was hit with a random sneeze.
Alright. And then I will shuffle this up and draw my 5 cards. And it is over to you.
Oh, and so I discard this one first.
Yes. Now this game is making me want pizza.
I know, I want pizza too.
On top of people talking about eating pizza and
Right?
feeling pizza. It's a shame. They're like, we're trying to be healthier. We're trying to eat healthier.
They're trying.
And pizza isn't always the healthiest food. And
It
it's
is
so
not.
yum.
Okay, so I'm going to play. I don't like my hand.
No?
No!
Well, then start drafting some better cards.
I know!
I'm very happy with the music.
What am I gonna do?
I don't know.
I really don't like my hand. I really dislike it. Okay.
Is this one eye? Or is there just a
This
sticker
isn't
over
Drew's
it?
first rave.
So sorry, I was just looking at this Tink guy. It looks like he's only got one eye. Either that or like this sticker is covering his eye. Who would put a sticker over their eye? A kid. You. Yeah. Same thing.
I'm this many.
Tink would, yes. Tink would put a sticker. Oh, Tink.
Tink definitely does.
Tink, you little stinker.
So Tinker.
You little tinker. Although, like, I would be friends with, like, all these kids in this game. They all seem amazing. They're all so goobery. I love them.
Okay, I'm gonna play this one.
Okay.
I get one. I'm gonna take my personal action, and I get 1 VP point for times the level of my fort, which is 1. So I get 1.
Your fort level is 0.
Your fort level 0. Shut up. Huh.
That's how. Baron's art. Yes, this art
Oh,
is
it's so good.
It's amazing. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not playing that one.
I think this is the. I don't know if I've seen Kyle's art on anything before. Maybe I have. I don't know, but I know it's amazing on this. I love it. It's got such like a unique style to it.
Oh man, what am I gonna do here? What am I doing here?
Vast root fort. Oh, okay.
Okay.
So the only one we have out of that is root.
It's true.
But okay, I can see that being the same artist now.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna take this one. I'm actually still gonna play this card, but I'm gonna take the public action here, which is I gain a pizza for every shovel.
Ooh.
And so I will play that one. So I'm gonna gain 2 pizzas.
I'm shoveless.
And then I will discard that. And then I have to play all my friends here. What do I...
It's a very small card game called Dungeon Mayhem. I'm sure that that's probably an amazing card game if it's got this sort of art to it.
Dungeon Mayhem.
It sounds so familiar. Do we? I don't think we do.
Oh no, I feel like I've heard that game before.
It sounds super familiar. I don't think we have that one. Because that's not...
Oh, and I drew, and then I draw 5 cards.
Yeah. Oh wait,
We do have Dungeon
we
Mayhem.
do have Dungeon Mayhem. Yep, we do have that card game. I feel like, is it just my computer or is like our audio lagging? Because I feel like our video is not matching up to me talking right now. But we do have Dungeon Mayhem. Okay, now it seems like it's, it looks in sync to me. Okay, that's good.
Looks in
now
sync
now
to
it
me.
looks like it's back to normal. For some reason, for a second, it was looking a little weird. Okay, cool. I think my computer just sometimes struggles when I try to do screenwriters on it too. But I'm glad it's looking okay for y'all. So long as it looks okay to y'all, then cool. But yeah, we do have Dungeon Mayhem, and yeah, it does have fun art. I didn't realize this was all the same artist. That's amazing. That's why Dungeon Mayhem sounded so familiar.
I was gonna say I saw that, and
We do
pretty
own it,
sure
and
we
we
had
have
it.
played it.
all right.
Okay. Let's see. So it's my turn?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, what am I gonna do? What do I need? I need cards that I don't have. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. I want to do that. Okay. I am going to play...
You sound good. Oh, and
Oh, these go in my discard. Thank you.
yeah.
I always forget to do things like that.
It's alright.
Alright, they're in my discard. Okay. I am going to play... Ugh. How do I do that?
What you doing? What you doing? What you doing?
I don't want to do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm changing my mind. I'm gonna play Sparky
Woo!
to increase my fort level.
Woo!
I'm gonna pay my 2 pizzas, increase my fort level, which also will allow me to, and that is a public action. So
And I can do the same thing, so I'm gonna pay this one as a water gun,
Okay.
and also increase my fort level.
I get to draw one of these.
Draw one of them cards.
Boom.
I also get to draw one.
I know, you do get to draw one. Ooh. Interesting. I like my made up rule.
I like it.
Okay. Alright, so I did that. So now Sparky goes into my discard over here. And well, everybody else goes up in my yard. Okay. I can fit everybody in my yard. I've ignored so many of these kids. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
You're ignoring all your friends. They're gonna leave
I'm
you.
ignoring them all. So sorry. I'll pay attention to you later, I promise. Okay. I'm gonna draw 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to shuffle. Okay.
Okay. Did you recruit?
Shuffle all 3. Oh, I did recruit. Thank you. I'm so good at forgetting things. And I always want to forget recruiting. I think I will.
Yeah, I really like the art in this game. The art in general is pretty good. It's a lot of fun.
I'm gonna take the ant.
The ant. All right.
Alright, now I'll shuffle. Thank you.
Okay. All right, take these. Discard them. And then I gotta figure out what to do. Don't be looking over here, girl. I saw that.
I was looking at your phone because you've got Stream Raiders over there.
I'm playing Stream Raiders. I'm having fun.
Sorry. Sorry I looked over at your phone. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. I like the feel of these cards too. I don't know
Yeah.
why. They've got a nice card feel.
Okay. Right.
Alright.
I'm gonna play. Let's see. How do I want to play this? How do I want to play this? Okay. I'm gonna end up. I think this is the right way to go. I think.
Okay. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna end up playing Ghost.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the way I want to go.
Because Ghost won't let me do anything?
Yeah, that's exactly why. And I'm going to use this as shovels.
Okay.
And I'm going to play these 3 cards.
Oh, lots of shovels.
And I'm going to take 3 pizzas.
Nice. Good one.
I really want to take care of my friends here.
Mm-hmm.
When they come over, we're going to have all of the pizzas.
Mm.
We're going to have one pizza that's only garlic, and that's it.
Sounds like a good pizza.
Yeah. And then I get to draw.
Okay. Careful wiggling the table too much.
I'm going to take worm here, I think.
Okay.
Cuckoo.
Alright. Now I will discard my yard. Play one card.
Yeah, I get to place another unit.
I will.
This week is going to feel especially long because we were out of town. Well, like, I didn't work for half the week last week, so I worked 2 days.
That's true.
So this week's just going to feel like ultra long.
Mm-hmm. am going to... Do you want me to do that?
Whatever it is, you probably want to do it.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go with Munch again.
Munch again.
Munch again. Doing my pizza times skateboard.
Ooh.
With my wild as a skateboard, so I will take 2 pizzas, all the pizza, all the time. And so you can pay a skateboard to take a pizza, but your pizza is full.
It is. Thank you, though.
Cool. Away, I can recruit. You have nobody.
I used all my friends. I'm a good friend.
Wow.
I used all my friends. They come over, I'm like, hey, friends.
Okay. I'm gonna take some stuff.
Music's just bouncy.
It is very bouncy. Alright, and then all of y'all go in my yard. Alright, over to you. 2, 3, need to shuffle.
Okay. I am going to... I'm going to play Lefty.
Ooh.
I am going to do the guest of the public action first, which is Fort, and then I can get 2 VP points. So I'm actually going to get to a level 2. 1 dim
Fly.
and 2 dims. Boom. Level 2. I get to choose a part, and I'm actually going to take Bribe.
I wish I had enough to use that.
And then I'm going to use my personal action, and I can actually get something in my tree. Cool.
And that I would have loved to have been able to have used.
I know. Cool.
So long as you know.
Oh, and then I get to recruit.
Yep.
Seem to have a lot of shovels. I'm gonna take your shovel.
Okay.
I was a bad friend this time. I did not use many of my
I
friends.
know, but at least now I have ones to recruit.
I know.
So it's my turn, right?
Now it is your turn.
Goes away. Let's see. What am I going to try to do here? Need things. Okay. Yeah, keep drawing cards that are not useful to me. Right
That's
now.
okay for me. I like it.
Yeah, I know. Oh wait, I can do that. I think.
This piece of hair right here has just decided it's gonna stick out. It doesn't care what the rest of them are doing. It's just on its own.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Once in a while, it just gets really laggy.
Yeah, see?
I think it's just your computer.
Yeah, so long as like we're still coming across okay on stream, like for whatever reason, what we're seeing, like the video is getting like a little bit laggy.
I know.
And I think that it's just because Stream Raiders is going in the background, maybe? I don't know. If anybody's having any issues at any point, like seeing us, hearing us, if things are getting a little laggy, let me know.
So what you doing?
I don't know what I'll do to fix it other than maybe
I mean,
not do too much more Stream Raiders.
I was gonna say the only thing we can do is not do Stream Raiders on this computer.
Yeah, but we'll see. Okay, so I am going to do the ant,
And
and I'm going to move my pizzas into my pack. So store 2 things in my pack.
and then
And then I'm going to do VP times pack, so I get 2 VP. So,
I'm actually gonna do the top one. Maybe, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do the top one. I'm gonna play that there as a skateboard.
Okay, so you get to move one thing into.
Now, if I'm doing that as a follower, don't I have to pick the same one you
I
pick?
believe so. I believe you would also have to put pizza in your pack. No, you take it from your stuff, not just from there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Trying to cheat.
I just misread it.
I know.
Little miss, I'm gonna upgrade my fort whenever. Woo!
Corrected myself. Okay. So these go
Yes.
here. And I get to recruit. What do I need? I need. Hey. A lot of shovels.
I do have a lot of shovels.
I'm gonna take.
You don't need my shovels.
Your shovel.
I just stole that one
I'm
from you.
gonna take worm back.
Okay.
I miss worm.
All right, my turn. Lay your cards.
There. This is there. Oh, 3, 4, 5. Use the marker.
Let's see. Okay, I'm going to play this one here.
You're playing Ghost Door.
He does well. And then I get 2 of something. I'm actually going to take 2 toys. I'll discard him. Rusty gets discarded. And Chef, the dude with the awesome toaster thing.
Yeah, his microwave.
Oh,
what's your first?
Whenever I do a lookout, I can take a lookout card from here instead and add it to my lookout. Instead of taking it.
Part. Oh, okay.
Yeah, instead of taking it from my hand.
Interesting.
I'm going to. Ooh, Rocket Bros. You seem to have all these skateboard things, so.
Yeah, I do.
I need something that I can play with yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Now it's your turn.
Okie dokie. All right. So you go here. What do I need? Need some toys.
Need some of them toys.
Need some toys. I also want some stuff in my lookout too.
I'm having fun over here. Hopefully everybody's having fun. If you've never seen this game, hopefully it at least interests you somewhat. I find it to be fun.
Yeah. I'm going to do.
Play something good.
I want some toys. So
Toys for every glue.
toys for every glue plus a wild, so I get 2 toys,
Well, poot.
and then I get VP for anything in my pack, which I've got 2 in my pack. So I'm going to take 2 VP as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're moving on up in this world.
I'm doing okay with the VP side of things, but I just always worry because you're all building your fort over there faster than I am. So. And are you going to take any toys?
I do not have glue.
No glue? Okay. Oh, we got 1 minute until the battle starts.
1 minute. All right, and then you're gonna draft. Draw a friend.
Yes. Let's see here. I'm gonna take your chef.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to stop stealing mine. So, what are we gonna do here? What do I want to do?
Oh, is the battle ready to begin?
Seems like
Should we
it.
pause here? Or...
Okay. Go ahead and run the battle. I'll be
Alright.
right back while you run the battle.
Alright, so it's going to be your turn when we get back. Just remember. Let's see. Let's hop over to Stream Raiders real quick. Stream Raiders. Alright. So let's go ahead and start the battle. Ooh, drag a spell out here. Alright. Where are all the bad guys? Okay, these little things out here. Okay, we'll just drag the spell out here for now, I think. And we'll start the battle. Let me pause that real quick. Oops. So I click on things that I don't mean to click on. Okay, there we go. Start battle. Maybe. Here we go. Alright. Feel like we got this. Easy peasy. In the back. Way to go, everybody. So, let's see. Mandarai? I don't know if I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I totally butchered that. Too simple. Yeah, that was a really easy one. Mandarai got the most kills, way to go, and most assists, also way to go. So very wrong about games, got a kill. Maple and the Moose got a kill, awesome. Jalapeno, Grigio, you were still amazing, and thank you all. Way to go. Let's open up the captain's chest. Let's grant some rewards. Maple and the Moose, you got a bomber scroll. Jalapeno Grigio, paladin scroll. Way to go, everybody. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Lemon squeezy. All right. Let me collect these things. Boom. I don't know if it like auto collects them or not, but we're gonna do that.
On to the next.
All right. So, and nobody's mentioned if they have any preference of
Let's
if
just
we
keep
just
doing what we're doing
stick
then.
with this. So yeah. So we'll keep going because we're getting close to that little
Yeah, just keep going.
king over there. Let's see. What's the shortest route to get to him? Where are we? Oh, we have the option to go either here or here.
So it's going to be 4 if we go up top, 3 if we stay by the bottom. So let's stay at the bottom.
Okay, the bottom's the harder one anyway. So
Yeah.
the last one was too
Just keep going.
simple. So I feel like we should go for the harder one.
Yep, let's go.
All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start the battle.
Meow, meow.
As our cat meows outside the door. All right, starting battle. And I'm gonna throw the barbarian in this time, I think. We'll throw you in here. Woo!
Okay.
All right, so the battle has started. If anybody is in chat and would like to join exclamation point battle in the chat, we'll bring up the link if you are not already in here. And this battle will start in another 30 minutes. So
Okay.
we'll get that.
I'm going to end up playing this
All
one.
right, let's get the music
I
going
get
here.
pizza for every shovel.
Sorry, switch back so people can actually see what you're doing. All right, here we go.
I'm going to play this card here.
Okay.
And I get 1 pizza for every shovel. So I'm going to play 3 shovels. So I'm going to get 3 pizzas.
Now you drop. And it was that a public action or was that a private one?
This is public.
So if I
And I
put-
get VP times the fort level 2. So I get 2 VP. Discard that.
Alright.
And discard that. I get to play that one there.
The Rocket Bro.
And I get to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Not really want any of those. Cool. Your turn.
Alright. Alright. These go away. Alright. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna. You're gonna do it too. Dang it.
What am I doing?
You're gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Do it.
Because I was wanting to increase my fort, and I know that you're gonna do it too. Because
What a smart play you have.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
I'm also going to raise a fort. I use that as a squirt
I
gun.
knew you were going to. Okay, so I'm gonna raise mine using 1, 2, pizza. I knew it. I can never catch up to you in these fort buildings, but at least now I get to get a fort. All right, what else is over there?
Recycling. Anytime on your turn, you may trash this card to add a card from your discard to your hand. Or roughhousing. Instead of following a rival's actions, and after all rivals have followed or chosen not to, you may trash this card to trash the leader's played card.
Interesting. I'll take the recycling one.
Okay. Oh. I still love that.
And I still need to make
Still need to make another one at some point.
another emote. It's hard to find time for everything sometimes.
It's always something in life.
Because I've been trying to work on our game stuff
I know.
too.
All right. I did my stuff. Your turn. Oh, you're already in the middle of your turn. Get excited.
What's that?
What?
I just took my perk. I upped my fort level. Alright, so now you get discarded. I get to recruit. What do I need? What do I want to do? Ooh. I want my rocket bros back, I think. I miss my rocket bros. Okay. And then, ooh, lots of things still up in my yard. Alright. Alright. Now it is your
Cool.
So has anybody else been getting like tons of rain right now? I know where we're at. It's like
Constant.
rain every day for like the past week, I think, at least. Which I haven't minded. It's been cooling things off. I've been appreciating the fact that like today outside, like, well, it just got warmer, but like I went to go walk the dog because it was only in the 70s outside, which is very unheard of for this time of year in Texas. So it wasn't that awful. It wasn't gonna kill his paws to walk out there, which is why why I did that. But yeah, it's just kind of bizarre weather at the moment.
I kind of want to play something, but then I'd have to put one other thing in the yard, and I don't want to do that because you might steal it, and I need him.
Oh. Well, now that you said that, I want to steal him, so go ahead.
Well, I was gonna put Ghost in my yard,
Oh, and
but I don't.
I know you love Ghost.
So I'm gonna play Ghost, and I'm gonna use crowns with
You-
that.
You
So I'm gonna do
and
3.
Ghost.
Well, look, it's play that. You don't get anything. I get to do it.
You love
Amazing.
playing Ghost.
Crowns. I get 3. I'm going to take
Ghosting me.
ghosting you. I get to take 3.
Alright.
3 pizzas. Discard those.
Lunchtime. Oh, what's for lunch
Lunchtime.
today, Legend? What's for lunch today? Bacon and rice. Yummy.
That's what I want now.
it where you are, Legend?
Lunchtime? Didn't you see? He said lunchtime.
I
You
know.
can pay
but
attention to chat.
I'm just thinking like time zones. Because Legends is over in Hawaii, right?
Yes.
What time is it in Hawaii right now? Is it actually lunchtime? Are you having a late lunch? Or is it really... It's 1 p.m. there. Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't realize the time zones were that... I guess it is lunchtime. Nice. Well, enjoy your steak.
Is there anything we can do to refresh these?
Pull it.
Gotcha.
Hey,
chef.
Oh, you're taking the chef back. Fine. I go to lunch from 1 to 2 p.m.
I go to lunch from about 11 to 3.
Enjoy your lunch. Enjoy your steak. That sounds like a good lunch.
That sounds like a really good lunch. Played Marvel Legendary Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion Pandemic Legacy Zero this past week. Wow.
Nice. That sounds like fun.
That sounds like an amazing weekend. On Gloomhaven, did you do only one scenario or did you do multiple? I know at the beginning they start off like really slow. Which isn't bad, it's just...
Did you finish your turn?
Yep, I'm done.
Okay. Want to make sure before I do anything. Good evening. Hello, Julie. How are you?
Hey, good evening.
Oh,
Only one mission and we lost for the first time. Ooh.
oh no. Sounds like a great weekend. It does.
It does.
So do you have like a group of people that you're playing all these games with? That sounds like a fun weekend.
Played 6 games of crib with my father-in-law this weekend. I won 1 game.
Hey, one of
Well?
the 6. Wow. I'm assuming your father-in-law is really good at that game.
Is that cribbage?
I think so. Yeah, I think I saw you tweeting
Tweet.
a cribbage board, if I remember correctly. I've never actually played that game. It looks like it would be fun though. But I feel like that's one of those games that like are you trying to spill things in my office?
It's empty.
Okay, good. That like cribbage, yeah, and no,
No, I'm not good at it.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of the ones that like people who are older than us are typically better at that game.
Meeple and the Moose is right there. Right there.
But he was playing with his father-in-law, which I'm assuming is older than him. Otherwise, things would be a little awkward. It's weirdly addicting, and I want to play more. Nice.
I'm gonna look that up because I've heard things about cribbage and I've heard it's fun.
Yes. Yeah. We can try that at some point.
I
I
need
feel
to-
like that's like it's probably one of those older, like more classic games, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm 30, basically 1 foot in the grave at this point. Hey! Older than you.
Yeah, we're older than you, so.
I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir. Julie, oh please. Right?
Yeah. We've got 1 foot in the grave, and we're just like bouncing over, like.
We're just waiting for us to tilt over into the grave.
Oh goodness, a strong wind might blow us in. Oh goodness.
We're lucky if we have 1 foot out of the grave at this point. What you doing, girl?
Oh, what am I doing? That is a good question. What do I need? I need everything. I need toys. I need pizza. You're over there like hogging everything.
Maybe it gets better once you're in your 30s. Eh. Age is just a number.
Yes. I'm going to...
You're only as old as you feel and all that jazz. Wait, is Meeple calling us old if we're older than 30? Yes, Legends. If you're older than 30 like Lydia and I, we are ancient. Back in my day, back in the summer of 1974.
I mean, we're not that much over 30.
Oh, we're way over 30.
How old are we?
Way. How old are we? If you have to ask how old we are, we're too old.
Once I turn 30, I stopped counting. I'm just like, birthdays, whatever. I'm just gonna stop counting at 30.
I stopped counting at 25. Drew, are you 72? Yeah. I feel 72 someday. Everyone's older than 30. Everyone older than 30 is ancient. Everyone under 30 is a child.
So like 30 is just like the ideal age then.
People in the Moose is literally in his prime.
Yes.
Next year.
I mean, that's kind of how it works. You know, like you're in your 20s and you're like, yeah, I can do anything. Yeah, you know, like your body's in tip-top shape. You can, you know, party, do all these things. It doesn't affect you, you know. And then suddenly, like, you hit 30 and it's like, I'm an adult. I'm hit 30. That's cool. And then, like, you get past that and then suddenly, like, your body just goes, no, I can't handle anything anymore.
It's the ideal age for another 4 months. Lydia must be 31 and Drew is 32.
Aw, cute. No.
Very nice of you to
I
think
appreciate you saying that, though.
I'm 36, almost 37.
And I just turned 36 as well. So we are both 36 at the
36
moment.
for a few days.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 35, and I feel like Drew and Lydia are close to my age. Yes, we are.
Yes, you are correct. We are close.
Day after my 31st birthday, I'll start pulling my back just to get out of the.
Yeah, that's exactly. That'll be like, happy birthday to you once you turn 31, and yeah, you will hurt yourself sleeping. That's how it works. And then suddenly, like, your metabolism just disappears, and, you know, just everything that could go wrong, just, it happens, and...
I feel like there's, like, signs of being old, like, when you sit down, you make noise.
Yeah. And then suddenly, like, all the gray hairs just, like, pop out of nowhere, just... Yeah.
I argued with my husband about his age. He is turning 37 on Friday, not 36. Glares. Way to go, husband!
Yeah. Like, I know, like, pretty much once I turn 30, I stop counting. And then I have to actually, like, do math sometimes to think of, like, okay, how old am I? Okay, let's take the year minus my birth year and actually figure this out.
Kids have a weird new slang that I don't understand. What the heck is yeeting?
Yeah, so I've only recently, like, tried to figure this out because I've heard lots of people using it, like, on their streams, like...
It's easy. I will explain it to you.
Oh, yeah, he works with a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
So he knows all the lingo. Whoa!
Yeet.
Yeah, apparently to just fling something.
Throw.
Flinging.
Throw, fling, dunk.
Throw.
Yeet.
Yeet, yeah. Because I've heard people use that a lot. Yeah, I heard yeeting in marbles a lot. Yeah, so whenever one of the marbles flies off the course, they're yeeted
Yeet.
off the course.
But there was already a word for that called throwing. Yes, but now you can say yeeting.
Why?
Or
Yeah.
to yeet.
Yeah. I always wonder, like, who is the one who creates slang? Like, somebody somewhere uses this word and then it just catches on to everybody.
I had a guy at work who he's younger, like by about 12 years than me, so he uses all the dumb slang.
Okay, I'm gonna pop us over to talking while we're talking.
I'm talking, you're playing. I had a how about it's such a mood. Never heard of that.
That one?
But I had a kid that worked for me, and he's like 12 years younger than me, and he always uses weird slang. And I remember there was one day I said, hey, I need you to look at something, such and such, blah, blah. He goes, oh, yeah, let me peep this. I was like, do you talk like an idiot on purpose, or does this just happen? Like, let me peep that. Why? I remember a kid that kept saying YOLO, and I was like, what does that mean?
Okay, I started picking up YOLO, like, way after the fact. I feel like YOLO is, like,
For me,
outdated
Drew,
now.
I'm sorry. I'm just asking a question here. Drew is my new go-to whenever I don't understand the new lingo. I'm going to start a YouTube video that are like 20-second intervals where you explain things.
Oh, Colorfly is a teacher, so I can ask her those questions too. Oh, that... What does Colorfly teach? Does she teach, like, younger kids?
So with YOLO, with Legend saying YOLO, I've inadvertently started using YOLO. One of those, like, you start using it as a joke and then you start... For me, YOLO is kind of one of those like meh or whatever or what kind of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The kids these days.
I know.
I don't know.
Children.
I can't keep up with all the lingo.
But Meeple and the Moose, I am here for you. I will figure out what something means.
Yeah, you'll ask the kids you work with. I mean, you don't work at a school, but I mean,
Might as well.
yeah, you've got a team of young developed programmers that you deal with.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got this one girl who came right out of high school and she's kind of like an intern and she was talking about feeling old. I'm like, good gracious, I graduated high school 20 something years ago. Like I graduated high school before you were born. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. So that makes us old. We can't keep up with the lingo yet.
Yeah.
No. I don't know. Oh
And-
well.
You start feeling old when you realize that the lingo is pointless. Because like, I mean, sure, back when we were younger, I'm sure used slang as well.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
But like,
I mean, because I feel like when we were younger, that's when texting became a thing. So that's like BRB, LOL, JK, like all these like abbreviations for texting.
I'm just glad that we weren't kids when people saying LOL became a thing.
Yeah. But
That's when it got irritating,
Yeah.
when people said the text speak.
But I remember that was really confusing for like older people at the time, like when we started using
We
those
didn't use them out loud. Exactly.
yeah.
Lamau.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
I can't remember what other slang was big when we were little. I made up my own words. I tried to come up with my own slang and see if I could get them to catch on. Didn't really work. Tried.
Ugh.
Oh. Rufflemouth? Is that one?
Rufflemau, says my husband. Rufflemau.
I like it.
Rufflemau.
Rufflemouth.
All right, do you want to be
All
your
right.
turn?
I'll go back to the game. It's fun.
No, he just says it out loud. Silly man. Yeah. Husbands are weird.
They are.
Why? I don't have one.
I have one, and I can attest. They are funny creatures.
Oh, goodness.
All right, what am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, I'm just glad that we got out of the like texting speech before it became the out loud thing. That's when it became weird.
Yes.
When people were sitting there saying burb and
Yes.
I'm trying to think of like what all slang was popular because that was back in the day when we used like AOL Instant Messenger and
Yeah, I'm trying to remember too, but
the Foob says lol sometimes and I hate it. Lol. I can't say lol without it being like
I'm taking 2 pizzas.
oh wait.
Yes, you can take pizzas.
Oh, are you playing? What are you playing that as?
I'm gonna play that as. What do you have the least of? I'll play it as a squirt gun.
Ooh, I have one of those.
Of course you do.
I will play one of those, and
Of course you do. Hello, Steph.
But I have to.
Oh.
But I have to take it as pizzas, right?
Don't you start doing the lol.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah,
Hi, Steph. But I would have to take pizzas because you took pizzas, right?
that is correct.
I can't.
Ha ha!
All right.
Just saying hi before the love people start streaming. Well, glad y'all are here. Before you go over there, we will probably raid y'all if y'all are still doing your thing when we're done with this.
All right.
Speaking up, hi Jay. Yes. Okay, so I'm done with this.
Okay. Giving lurk love whenever possible. I love it.
We appreciate that.
I do frequently do that. Sometimes I'll drop into people's stream if we're gonna go eat,
Yeah,
just to give somebody else a random viewer.
yeah. Appreciate that. Always love the lurks.
Yeah.
Lurkers are amazing people. I don't always know they're there, but I always appreciate them being there.
Hidden.
Yes.
All right, so you finished your turn. Anything else?
I need to recruit.
You do need to recruit.
I need to recruit. Who do I want? I want.
Who do you want?
What kind of things do I've got lots of things that I don't. I'm gonna take
Doodle.
I always love Doodle. So it's like one of my nicknames for Drew.
Yeah.
I call him Doodle sometimes.
She does
It's
call me
just like
Doodle.
a little pet name. So
Doodle.
So this is his card. He is Doodle. Okay, so now I need to throw all these fellers up in my yard.
I'm hungry and I want pizza.
I know. That is like
Everybody keeps talking about pizza.
the downside of this game is all the pizzas making me hungry.
Only have 4 in there. Okay.
Okay. So, out of curiosity, asking chat, what is your favorite pizza? It's just gonna make us hungry. You're talking about this, but
We may actually have to get pizza tonight.
if you were to order a pizza right now, what would you order? What is the best pizza you have ever had? Hawaiian. Yeah.
Hawaiian. Ooh,
I'm a
man.
Hawaiian fan.
100% love it. Love it. Love it.
I love Hawaiian. Hawaiian is definitely one of my favorites.
Agreed.
Although I don't know if they have Papa John's where you're at. But we order, what is it? The barbecue chicken Hawaiian pizza. Yeah, so.
And bacon, pineapple, banana. Ooh,
Ooh,
yeah.
I do like banana peppers. I've never tried them on pizza. I usually put them on sandwiches. Okay, yeah, so yeah, Papa John's is one of the ones we go to a lot. And they have, yeah, a barbecue chicken Hawaiian pizza.
Oh, it's so good.
That is really good.
Has like barbecue sauce, has chicken on top of that, and then it has like most of
Got
the
the
other
bacon
Hawaiian.
and the pineapple
Yeah.
and red onion and
White pizza.
ooh, white pizzas are good too. That's the one that they use like the kind of like Alfredo-y white
Oh,
sauce on there.
yes.
And usually it's got like chicken and yeah.
Not here either, but I do bacon, pineapple, and onion.
Nice. Yeah, I think Papa John's is kind of a more local chain to Texas. I think.
Maybe.
Possibly. Not really want pizza.
I know now, like all this talk of pizza makes me want pizza.
You like Hawaiian pizza? Here's a follow. Gee, Albatross, thank you. I love that we got the follow for liking Hawaiian pizza.
Hey, I'll take it.
Thank you
My
for the
Canadian
follow.
pizza chain other than Pizza Hut Domino's.
Oh.
Ooh.
So Julie,
Oh,
are you?
D. Albatross is Julie's husband.
Well, thank you so much for the follow. That's amazing. Oh, awesome. So, Julie and D. Albatross, are y'all in Canada too? Or not? What is this? What is this? Oh, thank you for the follow, Julie. Thank you so much. Let's see. Julie says Boston pizza. Gabriel's pizza, not great. Interesting. Steph says, oh, not that kind of white pizza. Oh, out east, white pizza. Not really a sauce, but oil and cheese and spices.
Oh.
And Steph says Papa John's are in a lot of places. I like it. Okay, so they're just not in Canada.
All because of Pizza Guys. And Yafoop is my brother. Oh.
Oh, a small world. That's awesome. Very cool. Yeah, D-Food is awesome. Let's see. Oh, I forgot. Boston pizza was a thing. I dislike them so much my brain just blocks them out when I drive by any of their locations.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's funny.
I need my worm shovel back.
Funny that they have a Boston pizza in Canada.
I know.
Like, I don't think they have a Boston pizza here.
Well,
and Boston's in the U.S.
I was also reading about like some places, and there's a Texas Roadhouse chain, right? And it's not from Texas.
Yeah. Is it not from Texas?
No.
Oh.
The guy who made it is from.
Misleading.
Yeah, I forget. The guy who made it's from like somewhere else.
This song got real loud and I can't hear you as well. Excuse me. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Should we turn off the music? I don't know.
We can just turn it down.
Yeah,
Turn it
let
down.
me-
Yeah.
All right, I'm turning the music way down because for some reason you're not the first person who said that suddenly the music got really loud. Not sure what's going on with the music. I just turned the music way down. Let me know if it's easier for you to hear us, Julie. Because I definitely don't want the music overpowering it. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see, they have gluten-free pizza. Can't lie, yeah. Sorry, it depends on the song, maybe.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Absolutely, let us know anytime.
Okay, good.
Cool.
Good. Yeah, I definitely like having the music there in the background, but I don't want it overpowering us. So, yeah. Thank you for letting me know.
They have great gluten-free pizza. Can't lie. Okay.
See,
I've got to be honest, I've never really eaten gluten-free pizza. I'm against it morally.
I mean, I'm not against gluten-free pizza. I mean, I've just never tried it. What? I've had gluten-free things that have tasted good. Like, we had those gluten-free brownies. Those tasted good.
Those were weed brownies. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No!
Just kidding.
We have this as a family-friendly stream, Drew.
Those were not chocolate brownies.
Oh, goodness.
Which gluten-free brownies do we have?
What?
I blocked it out of my memory because it was gluten-free.
No, I made them once
That's
when Josh and Carly were coming over because Carly is gluten-free.
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 Went to Argentine pizza in Winnipeg, and they had a pizza with, oh goodness,
Bechamel,
arugula,
and pickerel cheeks. I've never heard of pickerel cheeks. It was so weird, but so good. I've kind of been thinking about it ever since. Interesting.
Oh, don't choose it over regular ever. I'm assuming Julie's talking about gluten-free pizza,
yeah.
and that sounds like a good plan.
I bet you could eat at my house and wouldn't know. Most of the things taste the same, but pizza is one of those things. It's just not fluffy. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Pickerel is walleye, a white fish. Fish on pizza. I don't know about that. So we went to a friend's house for a game night a few months back, I think.
Oh, and it is your turn, by the way.
Oh, okay. So we went to a friend's house and they were having a build your own pizza night where you bring your own toppings for the pizza. And so one of our friends who showed up there.
Oh, and I don't know if you want to store. That was the thing I played.
Oh, okay.
It was the
store time shovel. I don't have a shovel. Thank you.
I just wanted to make sure that you knew what it was.
Thank you, because I'm focusing on chat. So yeah, so our
Sorry,
friends.
a little pike, if you know that fish. Yeah, okay.
Okay. That was my reaction, yeah. So our friends, for their pizza that they were bringing their ingredients for to make at this other friend's house, they brought, what was it? Imitation crab.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, they brought imitation crab to put on the pizza. I forgot what else. I feel like they might have had pineapple and...
Pineapple, I don't mind. The imitation crab was
and
a little...
something else on there. But they brought imitation crab to put on their pizza. And so that's just pretty much like a white fish, you know?
It is.
Yeah, I tried a bite. I don't know that I would ever want a pizza with imitation
It was
crab.
okay. It was okay.
Mm,
I just said it was okay.
I mean, if I were starving and all there was pizza with fish on it, then yes, I would probably eat it, but that is definitely not something
I don't know.
I would go to.
That pizza that we had with them with the imitation crab on top was better than the Chinese pizza place down the street.
Oh, that's true. We used to have a place right down the street from us. It is gone out of business.
It's now something else that we actually like.
Yeah,
but...
now it's an amazing place. But yeah, it used to have Chinese food, pizza, and Greek food.
And wings.
Oh, and wings. All in the same place. Chinese pizza, yeah.
Chinese pizza, yes.
Yeah, they had Chinese food and pizza.
You could get like wings that had a General Tso's sauce or like a sweet and sour sauce on them, or
yeah, that's too much.
You could get it did okay. So it could have been decent, but their pizza recipe called for like cardboard or paper scraps or something because
the crust was
awful.
It tasted like cardboard. Not that I know what cardboard tasted like, but if I were to assume what cardboard tasted like, it would be that crust.
They did have pretty decent wings, though.
Yeah, the place that's there now also sells pizza, but they have a much better pizza than
So-
the place did.
Did you want to jump over to the other streamers?
Yeah, we can hop over.
So the place that opened instead is like a little bar called Mad Peckers, and it's really good. And we went when they first opened, like the first week, and we talked to them, and they were talking about the Chinese pizza place before them, and they said, "Oh yeah, they left their pizza ovens here." I was like, "They did not leave their pizza recipe, did they? Because if that's the case, we may go somewhere else."
Yeah. All right, pausing the music to start.
But he confirmed they had their own recipe.
Yeah, they do good. Gluten-free pizza usually tastes like cardboard, so maybe they had gluten-free pizza.
I think they just had a garbage recipe for pizza, to be honest with you.
That is possible.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, where do we want to drop this curse?
Well, there's the most things in the middle.
Yeah, we'll pop it over here. Boing.
Ding.
There we go.
Here we
All
go.
right, let's start this battle.
3, 2, 1, rush.
All right, here we go. Killing all the things, left and right. Boom, boom.
Your computer does not like this.
No, my computer does not like Stream Raiders, but we're gonna make it work. And maybe eventually I'll upgrade things. Alright, we're still going. We're still going. There we go. Boom. Way to go, everybody. Hey, look, we got the most kills this time. That's impressive. for us.
What? Tail wagging games, 10 kills.
We're killing everything. And then followed by Meeple and the Moose with 7 kills. We got most assists for Mandarai. I keep thinking I'm mispronouncing that, and I'm sorry. Let's see. The Quats, you did well.
I do well.
Emir also got a couple assists in there.
Cool. Open the captain's chest. Let's see what we got.
Opening the captain's chest. What? We'll grant a reward. Boom. Maple and the Moose, you get Paladin Scrolls. Way to go. Back to the map. All right. Let's collect some things. Collecting things. Ooh, Portal's bronze badge. That sounds fun. Fun
All
badge.
right.
That sounds fun. I don't know what half these things do, but it sounds fun. Okay. Let's see. This one looks
Let's do it.
with the spiders.
Yeah, they're the new place is actually pretty good. They have pizzas and burgers and wings, and once in a while they
And
do
they're
a
a
dessert.
brewery.
Yeah.
Brewery.
Brewery?
I always have a hard time saying that word for some reason. It is like, it's a hard word to say.
Brewery.
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 They make their own beer. Um,
They're a beer makey place.
They make beer. It is. Who do I want to put out? I want to throw my rogue out there.
Rogue.
We'll rogue it out there. There we go. All right, new battle has started. Feel free to start putting in your units in 30 more minutes. We will start this battle. And until then, we will hop back over to...
Let's go. And it's your turn.
Yes, it is.
And did you want to put musics back on?
Yes, I can put music back on. At least it's light in the background now, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully it's quieter.
There we go. Music in the background again. Maybe you can hear it, maybe not. I don't know. Hopefully it's an okay level now. Alright. Let's see, what am I doing? What am
Man, all this talk of pizza.
I
Ugh.
know. I know. It's making me want pizza. All these little pizzas just staring at me. What do I need to do? I need to do things. Okay, I'm gonna do, I think, this. Yes. I'm gonna do that and that. And then I am going to do doodles.
Doodles!
I love doodles.
So for all the glue,
Yeah, I get toys times glue. I'm playing 3 glues, so wrong one. 3
toys
toys.
times glue.
3 toys. The toys.
I'm going to play this one and take 1 toy.
Okay. You can take a toy.
Take a toy.
Take a toy.
Oh,
Alright.
man.
Cool. Alright, so all these go over here. I can recruit a friend.
A friend.
A friend. Who do I want to recruit? Let's see. Let's see. I will take Punky. He's kind of like Ghost.
Punky. Yeah.
He's kind of like Ghost. All right, taking Punky.
Okay.
Talking Rocket Bros. Going up in my yard.
Like it.
Yep.
All right. My turn. My turn.
All right. 1,
Cool.
2, 3, 4. Got a shovel. All right. Got it. So much more. Ah,
You can upgrade now.
I can, but the problem is that you've got enough to upgrade too. So
I do.
every time I upgrade, you're going to do as well, and you're one ahead of me.
I know.
Okay. Okay.
What do I want to do here?
I don't know. I feel like I'm just not getting as good at cards this time. And that's probably my own fault somehow.
It's...
I don't know.
I'm a failure. Oh man. I don't know what I'm trying to think about the way to go. There's something I want to do, but it's the public action would let you do good things too, and I'm against your happiness.
That's not very
Just
nice.
in general.
That's not very nice at all. You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Good. I'm glad.
Okay. Let me see your hand real quick. It determines what I play.
No. No.
No, no. No, no. Okay. 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 I don't want to be too nice to you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play this
I
one.
mean, you're already doing better than me. At least fort-wise.
I'm gonna do this one. VP times fort level, which is a 3 currently, so I get 3.
Okay. Nice.
And then I get pizza times shovel, and it's 3 shovels.
I'm gonna play this as a shovel
And take 1 pizza.
to take a pizza too. I want to get some pizza.
I am completely full. Look at this.
Well, good for you. Whoop-de-doo.
And then I have to recruit something. Hey, look, Rocket Bros.
All right, and your thing's slowly creeping off the
Uh-oh,
screen.
I'm creeping.
There
I'm a creeper.
you go.
Badoo. Let me push this up just a midgel.
Yeah, there you
Just a smidgel.
go. You gotta keep track of where things are on the screen.
I know, I always lose track because I keep playing games and whatnot and having fun.
Yep. All right, so it's my turn.
It is indeed, it is indeed.
All right, let's see. Doctor's down here.
Oh, I remember why I moved it down. My my lookout position kind of got moved. And...
Oh, okay. All right, what am I gonna do? I want to do.
Shuffle?
Ah.
Whoa, whoa. You alright over there?
Yes. I'm just having indecision.
Why?
I want to do things, but I don't want you to do the things because I know you're gonna do the things.
That's not very nice.
You didn't want me to do things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, let me think. Let me think. So. Don't. I guess I'll do it. It's gonna probably
What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing?
be bad.
That's the game in a nutshell.
Yes, it is. It's gonna help you. But
Oh, a fort!
I'm gonna gonna build a fort.
I'll build a fort with you.
I know you will. 2 of these. 2 of these. 1 of these. Ugh.
Why is my happiness hurting your feelings?
Let me be happy on your turn.
Wait. I'm gonna change the way I'm doing something.
Okay.
I don't want to pull from my pack. So I'm gonna pull from there instead of the pack.
Alright. Built my fort. You built your fort. Alright, now I get to recruit. I'm gonna recruit skids over here.
Kids. Alright.
And then all these go up here. Alright, and your turn.
Alright.
Yeah, that really is the game in a nutshell. Like, I feel like everything I look at, I'm just gonna like, no.
I'm gonna play my friend Ghost. With shovels.
Ghost.
With,
Ghosting me.
with shovels, and I'm taking 3 of the turries.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to draw one.
That's a good one.
That one's been really good for
It's
me.
been doing well for you. You won't let me take it from you.
Why would I let that happen?
You really love your ghost friend.
Leave my Ghost alone.
Alright, was that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I gotta draw.
Okay.
Hey!
I just noticed those were silicone cupcake liners. Are they part of the game? Because that's genius. Yeah, so I like using the little silicone cupcake liners just to hold like little pieces for games. Yeah, I asked for them for Christmas. I've got this little box over here of little silicone cupcake liners. They're not a part of the game.
I'm gonna steal your dad.
Thank you. Yeah, they work both for making cupcakes and for holding pieces in games.
They
So-
kind of work for making cupcakes. I got yelled at last time I made her muffins.
I'm like, no, this isn't for food. This is for games.
Alright, Lydia.
And I'm pretty sure the person who, like, I had this on my Christmas wish list, so I got this as a Christmas present. And I'm pretty sure the person who bought this for me was expecting me to, like, make cupcakes and things with it. No. I wanted it for games.
Yeah.
I mean, you did make muffins, and they were good. I want to use it for wingspan, so many pieces. Yes. It'd be very helpful for wingspan.
We have a whole box of them over here.
Yeah.
They have Hello Kitty stickers.
I put Hello Kitty stickers.
Pardon
on
my
the box.
reach.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did good. And then I like to, if I can, color coordinate them with the game pieces. So that's why I've got like the pizza in the yellow and then the toys in the blue. Because they are color coordinated. They're fun. They're fun.
They're
raid
fun to
colors.
play with.
Yeah. They are. They are fun to play with. Yeah. I love the silicone cupcake.
And yeah, her box has Hello Kitty stickers all over
Yeah,
it.
I did put Hello Kitty stickers on it. I had stickers, so I wanted to put them on the box because the box was too plain.
I made muffins yesterday using my silicone holders.
They do work for that. You did make good muffins using them.
I use I use them from baking, and I get yelled at.
And
Try to
then
do something nice for your wife.
We need to buy 2 sets. A
We
game
have 2
set?
sets, don't we?
No, this is only set. Oh, well, technically we've got mini ones.
We-
So we've got little mini silicone holders that we initially bought for making like little keto-friendly candies with when Drew was on keto
Back in the day.
back in the day.
All right, what you doing?
What am I doing?
I don't know.
Because it's my turn, so I can discard these now, right?
You can. Oh, stretchy.
Where are mine? Yes, where are all of our muffins? I would like a muffin now. What kind of muffins were they? Now I'm curious. I mean, I feel like all muffins are good muffins. I don't know that I've ever had a bad muffin, but I'm curious.
Where are mine?
People in the Moose, what kind of muffins did you make?
I too am curious.
I think when you made them, you made what? Blueberry muffins?
I did.
Those were good. I think blueberry muffins might be one of my favorite kinds of muffins.
Oh.
Followed by like banana bread.
Ooh, banana bread. Banana bread.
What am I doing? I need things.
He was staring at the
Oh,
corner a
was
second ago.
staring at the wall. Oh,
Over chocolate chip. You made
gluten-free carrot muffins. Ooh, interesting.
You made gluten-free muffins for real.
Like over chocolate chip. You made gluten-free muffins. Gluten-free carrot muffins. I mean, pretty good. Potentially. So, carrot muffins. Does that kind of taste like carrot cake in a way? I'm trying to imagine a carrot muffin.
Ooh, carrot muffins would be like carrot cake muffins
If
would
it
be
was
delicious.
like a carrot cake muffin, that
I love
sounds
carrot
good.
cake.
Yeah. Drew always requests, like, for the past couple years, that I make him carrot cake on his birthday. Even though, like, I'm not a huge chef, minus icing. Oh, icing is still good. I love cream cheese icing. But yeah, I always make Drew a carrot cake on his birthday, at least for the last couple years. Before that, it was always,
White cake with sprinkles.
yeah, what is it called? Funfetti cake.
Funfetti cake.
Yeah, the funfetti cake I would always make him before that. But lately it's been carrot cake. And I make it from scratch. I make him a from scratch carrot cake for his birthday. That's like the only time during the year I bake anything from scratch. Ah, you just ordered funfetti cake from the States. Do they not have funfetti cake in Canada? For you to just buy there? Is that just like a US only thing? Can you get like, what is it, like Pillsbury that we, do they not have that in Canada? But yeah, funfetti is good. Oh, not gluten free? They don't. Oh, okay.
I like anything with sprinkles. In fact, when we go get like frozen yogurt or anything, it's like half frozen yogurt, half sprinkles for me. Love sprinkles. What you doing, Ninja?
I am going to
Do something good. Help me. Help me.
I'm playing Doodles again. Does Doodles help you?
I don't think I didn't move my
Doodles might help you if you have this. Okay, so I'm going to get toys times glue.
Because you played it, I
3.
didn't move my fork.
Okay.
I bought it, but I didn't move it.
That's
Yes.
All right, so I'm taking 3 toys.
3 toys.
Do you have to put a layer of sprinkles in the middle?
I will put like a small layer on the bottom, put the frozen yogurt, and then cover the rest in sprinkles. I don't like sprinkles in big things.
Cake, you put frozen yogurt on?
No, we're talking about frozen yogurt, liking sprinkles.
Oh, why do I not remember that? Why?
You weren't paying attention. You were playing.
I thought we were talking about funfetti cake.
I don't like sprinkles in big things. Cold ones hurt my teeth. Okay, I can see that. I like the crunch in ice cream. I did make gluten-free muffins. Neighbor.
And hello, the one car. I don't think we said hello to you.
No, we did not.
Hello.
Neighbor has a dietary requirement. Can I be your neighbor? Oh, and it's forever glue, right?
Just from the bank to forever. Nice. Oh, the house next to Maple and the Moose is for sale. 5 bedrooms.
I switched off
1,200
work.
square feet for the life. Oh, only 850,000.
Only.
Only.
Switched off lurking. Awesome.
Oh, welcome. Glad you're back from the lurk. Yeah, they're a bit far. Oh.
All right, what else you doing?
All right, sorry. Did you take?
I can't. I don't have glue.
I
I like glue.
like glue. I haven't seen that movie yet, but I love like that part of the preview for.
I like glue.
For what is it, Boss Baby 2?
Yeah.
Just like that little kid that's just like, I like glue, and I love him. Although I always thought he said I like poo. It really sounds like that's what he's saying. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so then I will these down here. And then I will recruit. You have nothing in your yard again.
I used my friends.
Yeah, Ghost just takes all your friends. What do I need? I can turn things into things. I can grab things. I'll take Golden Boy. Now these guys go up here. Need to shuffle again. And it is your turn.
Okay. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to play these three. I'm going to play this one. And I'm going to start with this one by adding 1 times crown, which is 4, to my lookout. And because of my perk, my bribe, on my turn when I use this, I can add cards to your lookout from the park.
Which is nice.
So I need 4,
Ooh,
3, and 4.
nice. That's a good play. Alright, so I can play a crown to add a card to my lookout if I wanted to, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, and then I get victory points times the number of cards in my hair. 5.
Goodness. Make sure it stays on screen.
I know, that's what I was doing.
Alright, let me, alright, I guess this is shuffled up enough. Okay.
And then I'll add these 2.
2, 3, 5. Alright, so what was it? Crown?
Crown.
Ooh, I do have a crown. I'm gonna do that. I'm going to play my crown. So I can put something in my lookout. I will put
4.
I'm gonna put one of my glues in the lookout, I think.
Put a glue in a lookout.
Mm-hmm.
All right, your turn.
I'm up. Alright, did you already recruit?
Oh, I need to recruit. I'm gonna take Prince.
Alright, gotta make dinner. Thanks for the stream. No problem,
People
people
in
in
the
the
mood.
mood.
Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate
Nice
it, man.
chatting with you all. Yes, it was lovely having you here.
Have a great evening. Enjoy dinner. Hopefully it's delicious. Hopefully it's pizza.
Yeah, I'm curious what's for dinner. I'm sure it'll be wonderful, whatever it is. Enjoy.
Make pizza.
Is it pizza?
Are you making pizza from scratch?
Ooh, I don't doubt that Maple and the Moose could. But enjoy. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out.
Always
Appreciate it.
appreciate you being here. Steak
Steak
and
and
salad
salad.
tonight. Lots of people
Ooh.
having steak today.
Do we want steak and something, or do we want pizza tonight?
Steak
Bye.
pizza.
Thanks for hanging out, man.
Maybe a steak pizza.
Ooh,
Is
steak
a
pizza.
thing?
I mean, we can like embrace the like Hispanic culture around us and do like instead of steak, do fajita meat and have like a fajita pizza.
That would be interesting. It's my turn, right?
It is your turn.
Okay. Oh, and you didn't refresh the part. I didn't. Who didn't do that? Somebody didn't. There we go.
Pudding.
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 I like pudding. Pudding's so fancy.
What you gonna do? Play something good.
What am I gonna do?
Play something good. Play something good.
I really don't like these cards that allow you to trash a card. Like, I don't understand in this game why you would want to trash a card. I haven't run across anything yet. Oh, okay. Maybe? Oh, well, this one, trash a card. And
then do something.
yeah, but the ones that are just trash card, maybe there's... Like, we haven't played this game enough to see all the cards for everything. So maybe there's something like, if you have the least amount of cards at the end of the game, maybe that's one of these special
That
cards
is
or something.
possible.
And then you'd want to trash cards? I don't know.
I'm gonna be nosy and kind of look.
See what's over there. Yeah,
At
I
the
don't.
end of the game, score 8 points if your fort level is exactly 2.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so maybe there's something in here that you would want to have less cards for some reason. Or I guess if you're like just trying to like whittle your deck down to only be certain cards.
Yeah,
Or like
true.
remove a card from the game that you don't want somebody else to play or something. I don't know.
Valid point.
I guess
Valid
there's
point.
strategic things you can do.
All right,
with
what you
that,
doing?
but- Sorry. I just had a lot of options for trashing cards and just wanted to discuss
That's fine.
why anybody would want to do that.
What is it? Do you want to go out of the room, buddy?
Let's see. I will.
Cute little puppy. You got dog fur all over me, man. I had just lint rolled this. Bless you. Are you allergic to me?
Let's see. Don't want to do that.
Can I ask a question?
Oh no. No, don't ask questions. Just put that aside.
You need to go into the out. Good boy. No.
Alright, I'm
Lay
gonna.
down. Go lay down. Okay, go lay down.
I'm
What you doing?
gonna
What you doing? What you doing?
play Crash, but only for the private action.
Ooh, getting 2.
Get 2 pizzas.
Getting 2 pizzas.
Some fun music. Alright. Crash go down here. Ace will go down here. Penny will go up here. I can still recruit.
You went first, didn't you?
In this game, yes. I did.
Okay.
I'm gonna recruit Puddin. I think.
Hidden.
Take little Miss Puddin over here.
Okay. My turn.
It's your turn. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. I'm going to take the fort action. Go up to level 5 here. 4 pizzas. 3 toys.
Mm-hmm. Ah, man. You're ending game, aren't you?
I am. I am going to take the private action as well, and I'll take one of these.
So, I thought this was gonna do much for me. So I can play a shovel. I don't have a shovel. That does me no good. Okay. Wow.
And that's it.
Dang it. And you get the macaroni sculpture.
I get it. Oh, and because you went first, that's the end of the game.
This is the end of the game. Well, toots.
I mean, we still have to count points, though.
No, but you're like hardcore win.
Like hardcore.
Dang. Okay, we can tally up final scores.
We do it here.
You. Okay, yeah, we can do it there. I also just like to keep track of scores.
We
yeah.
will. We will.
Yeah, we can do it there.
Okay, so
Okay.
for yours, you got 9 points for that.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And then for my private thing at the end of the game, I get 1 point per pizza. I've got 4 pizzas.
Nice. 4.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And now all your points. You are gonna blow me out of the water.
Okay, I get 4 for the macaroni sculpture. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're
My private action
winning your
is
card
sleepover
four.
at the end of the game. Score 8 if you have the most cards. How many cards do you have?
Let me see. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I had 17 cards. So I
Okay.
get 8.
Not that you need it.
7, 8. And then I get 23 points for that. 32, 42, 1, 2, 3. 45 points.
And you use the macaroni sculpture in there too?
Yep.
Well, good job. 19 for me, 45 for you. Holy cow. You blew me out of water. I felt like I just was not getting any good cards, and that was possibly partially my own fault.
Team Drew.
Good job, Drew. Good job. Oh, and 2 minutes until our battle starts. And
Did you want to finish the prediction?
Yes, I will.
So
I
our
was just
lovely
moving over here
friends
real
can-
quick. Yes.
All our lovely friends can get their points. Don't sass me, lady. So that is
well,
4.
most people were rooting for you anyway, so
Hey!
they knew that this was a game you were better at.
I had good cards.
Good job, everybody.
I had great cards. Team Doodle.
Yes, you won. Good job. That was fun. But now that's twice in a row that you like really whooped me in that one. I want to try it next time when we're actually drafting at the beginning.
Okay.
I feel like that might help me. If I can, like, from the beginning, draft my team.
Yeah. Draft your friends.
Yes. I need that. I need to draft my friends next time. Let's see.
I like this game, though. I like it.
It is a fun game.
It's a fun
I'm
little-
very curious to check out the expansion.
Cats expansion?
The Cats and Dogs.
Cats and Dogs.
It's Cats and Dogs. Yeah. That was fun. That was fun.
Any thoughts on this game other than what we played? Anybody else have any thoughts on the game? I liked it. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I am curious about some of these perks and some of the rules.
Yeah. See, where are we at? Where are we at? How much time we got? 43 seconds. We're about to. It looked fun, Julie says. Yes. It was fun.
A lot of fun. So here's one that could make it a reason to trash cards. This
Oh.
one is at the end of the game, score 5 victory points if you have no best friends.
Oh, so that would be an incentive to trash your best friends.
Yeah.
Which, what was that one called? Loner? The loner card. You get rid of all your best friends. That's so sad. You get points for being a loner.
Yeah, so that's the only one I can see, like, for sure that would...
It'll look cute and fun. Yeah, it is definitely a cute
lot of
game.
fun.
I love the theme. It's a cute theme. Yeah, so let's see. Here it is. Here's our battle. Our final Stream Raiders battle. Let's get that going over here.
Let's do it!
Yeah. Stream Raiders. Alright, here let's
I like this game, though. It's a lot of fun. Silly.
Alright, you be quiet over there.
All right, I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
Sad I missed most of it. Aw, it's okay.
It's all right.
Oh, I forgot to.
And for those who don't know, on Thursday...
We're not doing anything on Thursday.
Oh, we're not doing anything on Thursday?
No,
I lied.
Don't lie to these people.
I didn't lie. Shh.
Yeah, we don't have a bonus stream this week.
No bonus stream.
Because we're doing in-person game
That's
nights.
true. Usually we have a bonus stream that we do on Thursdays or Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
However, this week we're doing an in-person game night with some of our friends.
Yeah.
So we'll not be, unfortunately.
All right, where should I throw this curse this time? Over here, maybe?
Yeah, that looks like the most peeps.
Yeah, we'll throw it over there. All right, we'll start the battle. Yeah, so the next time we'll be back will be next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Hashtag
Not loner.
Not loner, yeah. All right, starting the battle. Starting our final Stream Raiders battle. All right. And we got to end on a high note here, unlike last time. We got this. We got this.
Come on.
Killing all the peeps. Killing all the monsters. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we do. Boom. Boom.
Boom.
Victory. We got the most kills again. Look at us.
What? Tail wagging games. Turn it up.
Followed by the quads over there.
What?
All of your units almost up. I got 5 kills.
Except one guy.
Yeah. Emir got 4 kills. Maple and the Moose 3. Mandarai 2, and Jake. Good effort.
A for effort.
A for effort. Open the captain's chest. Grant rewards at random. Jake got the reward for your amazing effort. Way to
Good
go.
job, Jake.
All right, stopping there for now as far as Stream Raiders go.
No more of that.
Yeah, we'll pick up more of that next time. Move back
Well,
over here.
I personally had a blast. Get to hang out with everybody.
close that. Maybe that'll help our computer not lag as much if I close this. Maybe.
Everybody talked about pizza. Now I want
I
pizza.
know. All right. Yes.
Apollos, I understand.
Glad we
Bernie.
found you. Oh, I'm so glad you found us too.
I'm
So
glad you
awesome
found us as
having you
well.
here. This has been a blast. Paulos is wanting attention.
He has that sixth sense. He knows that we're wrapping up. He's like, wait, they're wrapping up. Now they play with
He
me.
hates endings. He hates when things end. Anytime we say goodbye to people, it's really sad.
It's gracious.
He hates goodbyes.
He does. He does.
It's sad.
But I am glad you got to hang out with us.
Yes, we are glad you are all here. Thank you so much for the follows. You all are amazing. Yeah, so the next time we will be back next Tuesday, same time, 4:30 p.m. Central Time. I forget which one we have scheduled for next week. I meant to check it, and then I forgot to check it, but I can look real
Oh, yeah, that was a lot of fun.
quick. Let's see.
Gonna check real quick. Oh no, I'm at the end. Oh, right in the jar.
Hello. Yes, you did catch us at the end.
But you stopped by to say hi, and that's all that matters.
I appreciate you being here. Yeah,
thank you so much.
We are wrapping up now. We just finished for it. Drew whipped my butt.
I barely won. It was close.
Yeah, it was fun though. Oh, hello and goodbye, Lydia and Drew. I gotta get on early. Yeah. We start the stream at 4:30 p.m. Central Time for our Tuesday streams.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is usually around when our streams wrap up on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Our bonus streams we do on either Thursdays or Fridays.
They start a little bit later.
They start an hour later. We're not doing one this week though.
Not this week.
Not this week.
Lying to the people.
Next week we will have one. We just don't do them on weeks where we have our in-person game nights that are open. Oh yeah, that lid just like really sticks on there.
I know.
Yeah. So let me try to see what our next. I make these calendars and then I forget what I put on them.
I know. We usually focus on the week that we're actually in.
Yeah, and then I mean to double check them before the stream so I know what we're doing, and then I forget. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So next week we are planning on Tuesday playing Draftosaurus. We actually got the in-person one.
How do y'all like for it?
Oh, it was fun.
I love the game,
We
honestly.
love it. We love it. It's a fun one.
I just
We've
realized
only recently played it. We won the game, which was fun.
we did. We
Good
won this
game
game
to
in a
win.
contest.
Yeah, good game to
So
win.
when it comes to contests,
I'm really good at winning.
Lydia has stupid good luck, like just incredibly good luck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. For our honeymoon, like 10 years ago,
that's true.
we went on a cruise and we won a couples massage, which was really
did.
cool.
We did our first cruise.
Most
Of
pizza
eating.
eating.
Yeah, I don't have to do things to win contests. Like I show up, and if it's one of the ones you just enter to win, I can enter, and like I just have good luck with that. Yeah, because we won that on our first cruise. We went on a free couples massage. Such a fun game. I need Lydia buying my raffle tickets. Yeah, I've got like just like some crazy luck energy around me because yeah, we did that. I know I've won I've won several games.
It's always weird because like we have separate offices, and I'll be working and she'll yell at me and she'll be like, "I entered such and such contest." I'm like, "Okay," and she's like, "Oh, I won." I'm like, "Oh goodness." She's like, "Hey, I won again." I'm like, "Lydia, leave so that somebody else can
this
win."
is kind of thing like all growing up too. Like I've always had really good luck. Like I remembered once.
#humble brag.
I remember once I entered like this contest in like I don't know. I was really into anime back in high school, and there was like some anime magazine. I entered a giveaway for them, and I won it. And like it came with this huge box of anime stuff, and I'm just like, what? The magazine giveaway. And then there was like we did this like cotillion dance back in high school. Yeah. So
No, that was 8th grade.
oh yeah, back in eighth grade, that was cotillion. Yeah.
Back in 8th grade.
Yeah, so Drew and I initially met in 8th grade.
We did.
We were each other's first boyfriend and girlfriend back in 8th grade. We haven't stayed together that whole time.
We have not.
We reunited later on in life. But yeah, so
Reunited and it feels so
yeah.
good.
But yeah, so at that cotillion, it was like this gamble theme going on. So I was playing blackjack in 8th grade, and then like you won these little raffle tickets, and I won like a boombox, which was really cool at the time back in 8th grade. I'm just like, whoa, I won a boombox.
We actually hold on.
Are you gonna get pictures of us from 8th
I have.
grade? Yeah, we have pictures of us from this cotillion.
I'm gonna first wipe it off.
Yeah, it's probably super dusty. Here, you can use
I'm
this
first
to
gonna
wipe
it off because it's super
yeah,
dusty.
I don't always dust everything all the time. This picture frame is just like sitting in our room, but I never dust it, so it's very dusty. Yeah, it's got baby pictures of us. It's got our engagement photo, and then it's got pictures of us from both the 8th grade dance and from cotillion, right?
Yep. So let's see if I can
Yeah, see if you can get
show
this to
this
show
off
up on
pretty
stream.
well. So this one here, let's see.
Yeah, we got lights reflecting.
There you go.
Yeah, at the bottom is us from
So the
8th
one
grade.
on this side is us from 8th grade.
Yeah, the 8th grade dance.
And the other one on the other side is us in high school.
Yeah, because that was the cotillion one, right?
That was the cotillion one, yeah.
And there's dust like
I know,
flying everywhere
right?
now.
So yeah, we've known each other for 100 years.
Yeah. Yup, we have. Yeah.
Oh my god, I know.
Yeah, we've known each other for a while.
Yeah, the
We
8th
haven't
grade,
been together that whole time.
we have not.
He broke up with me in 8th grade over AOL Instant Messenger.
I did.
Love stories
And
like
then
this,
I made a series of fantastic choices.
Yeah, in
and-
high school, he dated my best friend at the time.
Okay, so wait a minute. Wait.
Spilling all your dirt.
I know. It was okay. So me breaking up with her over AOL Instant Messenger was like awful. I get that. That's a throwback. I know. But I dated her best friend. I did not know that they even knew each other. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Her best friend did not tell me that they were friends. And it wasn't until we started dating, and it was like a couple months in, that one of our other mutual friends, Priscilla, was like, "Oh, that's Lydia's best friend." I was like, "Really?" I had no idea.
Yeah, we're not necessarily best friends anymore. She went into my yard after that.
She went into your yard. She got drafted by someone else's friend.
Oh goodness.
So yeah,
Yeah, but then we reunited. It's been like 12.
2010, like after 10 years, we
Yeah.
reunited.
So like I was working. Like we'll tell the reuniting story because that it's a cute little story. So I was
You
working.
guys are so cute. Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
mostly her. I'm just
Yeah,
here.
so I was working both at a church and at a haunted house at the same time. That's what I do. I was the graphic designer for my church, and then I was working part-time at a haunted house as well. So I was working there, and then one of my good friends at the church I was working at also taught violin lessons. And Drew just so happened to be taking violin lessons through her.
I wanted to do something that didn't involve computers for a little bit. So I was like, I'll pick up a hobby. Maybe I'll learn how to play violin lessons.
Yeah, so...
And this is the kind of person Lydia is. Her friend at the time who was giving me lessons told her, I'm teaching this creepy older guy violin. And Lydia was like, I need in on that.
Creepy guys. Ooh. It's my thing.
Her friend described me as creepy. So
yeah, it's that instantly of just like, oh yeah, creepy guys.
Mm.
Not necessarily.
Creepy.
But kind of. I do like creepy. I like creepy things. So she one day she was just like, oh, I invited this guy to church. And I'm like, oh cool. I'll meet this guy that you invited to church. Cause she's like, yeah, you should meet him. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. Cause I like creepy guys. Cool. So she invited him. And then I go meet him, and then I'm just kind of like, you look vaguely familiar.
I walked up, I was like, hi. And she's like, Hi. Took her a second. She's like, oh.
Yeah, like, wait a minute, I know you. Yeah, and so my friend who was giving him the violin lessons had no idea that, like, we knew each other.
Nope.
And yeah, that we had our past history together.
So yeah, we go way back.
Yeah, so then, like, we hung out. My sister was like, hey, you should come join us to get breakfast tacos after church. So we all started hanging out. And
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, her sister invited me and was like, hey, we're going to go eat breakfast. You should go. I was like, sweet. I've already dated Lydia. Maybe I should hit on her sister. I'm just kidding. Not really. Not really.
Yeah.
But yeah, her sister was very just like, yeah, you should come. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and then I invited you to buy white baby gifts with me because they were having this church event.
Okay, so
Yeah, to explain.
first of
It
all,
was this church event, and it was like a white Christmas, and you were supposed to buy a baby gift to donate that was like the color white.
this church's marketing was not great because they were like, they're like, oh yes, we need white baby gifts, and she was like, you want to go with me and buy white baby gifts? I was like, do white babies like things other than like other like different things other than other babies?
Yeah,
Like,
it
is that a
was
thing?
poorly worded.
It was a very poorly worded campaign.
So he went with me to buy white baby gifts.
I did. My husband and I met at a donut eating competition. I was yelling at him to shove the donuts in his mouth, and he won first place.
That's an amazing.
That's a great story.
That's how you know he's a keeper.
It's hilarious. How long, Drew, till you recognize Lydia, or did you recognize her right away? So Lydia has, as you can mostly see from the pictures, Lydia has not really changed like looks. I mean, like hairstyles and all that she has, but like overall, she's looked the same for the last couple of years. So like I looked over and I was like, oh, I think I know her.
She looks vaguely familiar.
I will say, like, it wasn't one of those things like I look back and I was like, bam, I know her. It's like I look back and like, wait, like she looks kind of familiar. So it took me about a minute or so.
Yeah.
I did not recognize her sister at all because it had been.
Well, you had never seen my sister all that much, though.
Yeah, I think I'd seen your sister like
Because my sister
one
was 3
time.
years younger than me, so like she wasn't at school with us. Like we hung around the same group of friends in middle school. There was
We
this
did.
group that was called the Fun Day group.
We did not name it.
No, we didn't name the group. But yeah, it was like this group of friends that all hung out. So we all hung out together in that group. So like you probably just like saw Mandy when my mom would come and pick me up.
I saw her. I saw her one other time when you came to my diving.
Oh,
meet
that's
with her.
right. I did go to one of his dive meets.
I used to be in springboard diving in high school.
Yeah, and I did bring Mandy with me to that.
So
Uh,
I was so full, but I won way more than I thought that day. Hey,
yeah,
see, it worked out for you.
you got a really good prize. All for eating donuts.
First prize.
Worth it.
Yeah. I mean, you really it was a win-win situation for you that day. That sounds awesome. Look how cute he is. But yeah, that's how
Yeah, the story.
we met.
Yeah. Pretty fun little story. Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah, sometimes I'll be talking to like a friend or something. They say something about their ex. I'm like, yeah, I still have a thing for my ex too.
yeah. Yeah, since technically we are each other's exes.
Anyway, so that's our story.
Yeah.
And the reason that Lydia likes creepy guys.
Yeah. Yeah. I like this creepy guy.
Okay, so she only thought I was creepy because I was the only adult taking violin lessons from her and she had a bunch of nothing but like little kids.
Yeah. That's true. I guess most adults don't take music lessons as much, but
So apparently
Drew
taking
does a lot of
violin.
music lessons because you're taking piano lessons now.
I'm taking piano now. I
Yeah,
like
he
piano.
switched from violin to piano.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't play anything.
It's not really creepy, it's just awkward.
Yeah.
It was. It's
And I think that's kind of what she was
yeah.
trying to say.
Yeah, not creepy at all. No, it wasn't creepy. I think that she was just it was poorly worded,
Yeah.
but
Pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
it worked out.
Yeah, he's getting more and more musical all the time, playing the violin and piano.
Also, not your fault music isn't a children thing. I know. So like now when I was looking for lessons for my piano, I kind of had to ask him like, okay, like do y'all teach adults? And like
Yeah.
the piano teacher I have actually has an adult right before me, so it's not.
Yeah, but for some reason, it seems like a lot of kids take music lessons, but not as many adults take music lessons. It seems like.
I think adults are just afraid. One-on-one. Yes. Okay, Drew, you're gonna have to play something for us sometime. Maybe I will sometime.
Yeah, we'll have to get you to bring your keyboard out and.
I've joked with Lydia about writing a theme song to the opening of our
Yes, you need to. You need to write
our
some
stream.
opening music for us.
She said the only stipulation is it has to say Tailwagon Games in it at some point.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to. Just.
Not creepy, just musically inclined.
Yeah.
Do it. I will try. All right.
All right, let's see who's on right now.
We have to go get pizza, so
I know, all this pizza talk and playing with pizza.
could be instrumental. There you go. There you
It
go. Could be something
it
fun.
could be.
Oh man, it has been a great day.
And I didn't even finish saying this point.
Oh.
Get so sidetracked. So next Tuesday, 4:30 p.m. Central, we will be here playing Draftosaurus.
Draftosaurus.
Yeah, we finally got the physical copy of the game because it's so fun on BGA that we were like, okay, we need the physical copy of the game to actually have little dinosaur meeples to hold in our hands.
Yep.
So we'll be playing that next Tuesday, and then for our play along stream next Friday, we are planning a game of Welcome to with the Doomsday expansion.
Yep.
So that'll be next Friday, 5:30 p.m. Central.
Glad I got to catch the tail end here.
See what you did there.
Oh goodness.
Well, glad you could be here for the
Me too.
tail end.
The tail end.
Let's see.
And we got to tell everybody our tale.
Yes, you got to hear the tale of how we met.
I just like the fact, honestly, my favorite thing is that we've got this picture that it's in our bedroom most of the time.
Yeah.
But it's like, it has us through all of our stages and
All of our awkwardness.
too much cheese, I know. Nah. But see, I made it a point, even though you were angry
love
with me
cheese.
half the time, I still made it a point to stand next to you in all the photos. I still thought you were cute.
That is true. You did always stand next to me. Even when after you broke up with me, you still stood next to me in the photo. Because that, like the 8th grade dance, I can't remember if you had broken up with me at that point yet or not.
I don't think so.
No, but the other photo, you had definitely broken up with me at
I
that
did.
point.
I still liked you.
Yeah, I love cheesy stories. Yes, cheese is amazing. Cheesy stories, cheesy cheese.
I still liked you. I just made a poor decision.
Yeah, yeah.
I was young. It was like I was
You were-
13 years
you were
old.
Probably because I remember we danced together at that dance too.
We did. We did.
And I think you were the first person I think I ever slow danced with.
Yep. Boom. Still awesome.
And the last person I ever slow danced
Hashtag
with.
boys. Yeah. We don't claim to be intelligent. It's just we make dumb decisions. I was 13.
Oh, let's see.
On the upside, I can't break up with her over AOL anymore because it's not a thing. And I still like her, so.
I'm glad. All right. Let's see. The Love Meeples are on.
Railroad Ink Marathon, huh?
Oh, interesting.
We might have to raid into the Love Meeples. They were in here for a little bit.
Yeah, they were giving us some lurks in here.
Yeah.
So we can give them a raid.
Got like all kinds
Are you what you got
Well,
like
I got,
fuzz
like-
all over you?
of dog fuzz all over me.
All the fuzz.
He was standing next to me and
Oh yeah. That's the bad thing about like having so many animals. It's just fuzz goes everywhere. And like I've
fluff
got this
everywhere.
yeah, I've got this like
I lint rolled
lint
myself
roller
before.
over here because I have to lint roll the table every time before we're playing anything because I put this like little felt thing down on it just because like my table itself it's not that great and this kind of helps things not to slide around too much. So I have to lint roll my table before we stream because there's always fuzz and there's still fuzz all over it right
Still
now.
fuzz.
Like somehow just fuzz just
Fuzz
goes
explosion.
everywhere. It's impossible. When you've got 3 cats and a dog, it's impossible to not have fuzz everywhere.
It is. All right, so we're gonna raid the Love Meeples.
Let's raid some Love Meeples since they
Why
were in
not?
here earlier.
So yeah,
Get this going if I can find my tab.
you should get a neoprene table cover. I agree with that statement.
That would probably help a lot, yes. That would be good. I need to do that. That would be smart. That probably attracts fuzz a lot less.
It probably does. Ask the Foob about it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Is there a fun story behind this? Now I'm curious.
We'll have to ask.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I'll have to ask about this.
Hmm. Cool.
Let's see.
Well,
All
you
right.
want to start a raid and
Yeah, let's start the raid. He orders from someplace. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, okay, we'll ask him about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that there was places.
I still
that
remember
sell it.
details of things I'm not I'm not part of. I get it. I get it.
But at least you know who knows.
Yeah, you know people.
Yeah.
I know a guy.
You know people who know things.
I know a guy.
It's important.
Anyways.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out and chatting with us and watching us play games and just be silly. We've had so much fun.
Yeah.
I know people.
That's important. Knowing the people. All right, let's get this raid started over here. Make sure to give them some love over
Absolutely.
at the Love Meeples. And see you next time. We have had a great time with all of y'all. Have a wonderful evening. Y'all take care. See y'all later.
See y'all next Tuesday.